in animation, right?
Yeah, easier side means yeah, it is more close to see.
Very happy, madam, to have you.
So I should thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity.
Honored, ma'am. We feel honored. We know your credentials. We know your credentials, and we are very happy to have you. And actually, we need your services more also.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, we go institution wise, madam. Okay.
Yes.
We want to take these issues, many programs institution wise. Okay, instead of conducting one place, want to go to institution level, then we'll see. Okay, any other questions? Shiva, what happened to our ICS people? No one is visible. Other than V3 or 4.
Sir, I have posted the meeting link and e-poster in our group. WhatsApp group. They will join.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir. That's why I posted the meeting link in our group. Okay. It's a WhatsApp group. That's why I posted that.
Probably they have problem in getting the link.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, shall we start, sir?
Shall we for some more time, madam? I think how many
okay, sir.
Join?
Okay, sir. Okay,
sir. How many people will join, ma'am? 35.
Yes.
Because I need to see people from ICS side. I think Sunday afternoon they are relaxing.
Yes, sir.
For us, doing work is the relaxation. I think your students are very supportive. Good. Kavita madam, I sent the PPTs also. Okay, I'll try to project from my end. In case I get any problem, you have to do it. Okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Just 2 more minutes. 3:05 will start. Now it's time 3:03. 3:05 will start.
Okay, sir.
May I take the permission of HOD madam and the chief guest madam to start the program?
Yes, sir. We'll start, sir.
We'll start. Okay. Kavita madam, please you can start. Let others join.
Yes. Premi?
Ma'am, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, ma'am. A very energetic good afternoon to everyone present here. Myself, Premi K, and my friend Aruna Devi, sophomore chemistry student and ICS student members, we are here to do the master of ceremony for today's deliberation. This afternoon is very energetic to all of us and to all science lovers. Every year, 28th February is celebrated as National Science Day to mark the discovery of Raman effect invented by Indian scientist Dr. Chandrasekhar Venkatraman on 28th February 1928. For this discovery, he was awarded Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930. To commemorate this day, PG and Research Department of Chemistry, Sri Sharda College for Women, Autonomous, and Indian Chemical Society, Tamil Nadu branch have jointly organized a state-level e-poster presentation contest to create awareness among the students.
Prayer is an action. It is the process of talking with God in order to achieve a purpose. So let's begin the program by seeking the blessings of the God Almighty with a prayer song. Now I call upon Miss A. Ulimati, 3rd BSc Chemistry and ICS student member to grace the occasion with a prayer song.
சொட்டத்திரு நீரெடுத்து தொட்டக்கையில் வேலெடுத்து தொகை மயில் மீதம் வந்த சுந்தரம் அந்த கட்டழகு கொண்டதொரு கந்தவடி வேலவனை காட்டுவது ஆறெழுத்து மந்திரம் காட்டுவது ஆறெழுத்து மந்திரம் அந்த ஆறெழுத்து மந்திரத்தை தந்ததொரு சுந்தரத்தை அந்தி பகல் சிந்தனை செய் நெஞ்சமே அந்தி பகல் சிந்தனை செய் நெஞ்சமே அந்த ஆறெழுத்து மந்திரத்தை யாரெடுத்து ஓதலிலும் ஆறுமுகம் வந்து நிற்கும் முன்னமே ஆறுமுகம் வந்து நிற்கும் முன்னமே சுட்டத்திரு நீரெடுத்து தொட்டக்கையில் வேலெடுத்து தொகை மயில் மீதம் வந்த சுந்தரம் அந்த கட்டழகு கொண்டதொரு கந்தவடி வேலவனை காட்டுவது ஆறெழுத்து மந்திரம் கந்தனடியை நினைந்து சங்கத்தமிழ் மாலை கொண்டு வந்தனை செய்வோர்கள் மனம் மாறுமே வந்தனை செய்வோர்கள் மனம் மாறுமே பரங்குன்று வளர்கின்றதொரு தங்கி வரும் நமக்கு பொங்கி வரும் செல்வம் 16மே பொங்கி வரும் செல்வம் 16மே சுட்டத்திரு நீரெடுத்து தொட்டக்கையில் வேலெடுத்து தொகை மயில் மீதம் வந்த சுந்தரம் அந்த கட்டழகு கொண்டதொரு கந்தவடி வேலவனை காட்டுவது ஆறெழுத்து மந்திரம் காட்டுவது ஆறெழுத்து மந்திரம்.
Thank you, Ms. Olimati, for making us feel the Almighty. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. S. Shankari Ma'am, Associate Professor and Head, PG and Research Department of Chemistry, Sri Sharada College for Women, to deliver the welcome address.
My humble pranams to our revered Ambas and a pleasant evening to all. With utmost reverence and respect, I welcome our revered Directors Amba and revered Secretary Amba, who nourishes with your grace and blessings in all our endeavors. It's my proud privilege to welcome our esteemed Madam Principal, Dr. R. Umarani, a very vibrant leader who has taken our institution to a very recognizable pedestal with all glories and accomplishments. We all understand the importance of science, technology, and innovation in our day-to-day lives and the ways in which we are transforming the world. I would like to reiterate that science has no bar. It has endless scope and opportunities. National Science Day is celebrated to spread a message about the importance of science, to discuss all the issues and implement new technologies for the development in the field of science, and to encourage the people as well as popularize science and technology. The theme of National Science Day 2022 is Integrated Approach in Science and Technology for a Sustainable Future. As a part of National Science Day celebration, our department, in association with Indian Chemical Society Tamil Nadu branch, has organized this e-poster contest for school and college students. In this regard, I would like to appreciate the efforts taken by the organizing secretaries of Sri Sharada College, ICS Tamil Nadu branch, and the organizing committee members. I am profusely delighted to welcome our chief guest, Dr. S. Mahalakshmi, Professor and Dean, School of Advanced Sciences, VIT, Chennai. Thank you, Madam, for having accepted our invitation for delivering a special lecture to this gathering. I am very happy to welcome the dignitaries of Indian Chemical Society. I welcome Dr. V. Sheshadri, Chairman, ICS Tamil Nadu Branch, Dr. E. Sukumar, Vice President, ICS and Secretary, Tamil Nadu Branch, Dr. V. Sivamurugan, Joint Secretary, ICS, Tamil Nadu Branch, and Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Pachaipas College, Chennai, and Dr. Rajkumar, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Madras Christian College, and EC member, ICS, Tamil Nadu. It's a glorious moment to extend my warm wishes to all the delegates of ICS in various capacities for this virtual event. I extend a warm welcome to all my fellow teachers and dear students. It's a moment of extreme pleasure to welcome the participants and poster presenters. I wish this event enlightens us all and provides us with approaches to deal with the problems of tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. V. Janaki, ma'am, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Chemistry, Sri Sharada College for Women, and life member of Indian Chemical Society, to introduce the chief guest of today's program, Dr. S. Mahalakshmi, ma'am, Professor and Dean, School of Advanced Science, Vellore Institute of Technology, Chennai.
Good afternoon to one and all. I am delighted to be here to introduce the resource person of today's program, Dr. S. Mahalakshmi Madam. She is currently working as a professor and dean, School of Advanced Sciences, VIT, Chennai. Madam had a distinguished career. She completed her undergraduations from Stella Maris College and post-graduation from Regional College of Education, Mysore. She obtained her doctoral degree from IIT Bombay. She pursued postdoctoral studies at Texas A&M University from 2000 to 2002 and University of Pittsburgh 2002 to 2003. Ma'am also worked as a CSIR pool officer at IIT Madras, and she has joined VIT as a professor and has been in teaching and research for the last 10 years. His area of specialization includes dyes sensitized to solar cells, multiferroids, thermoelectrics, and hydrogen storage. Madam also completed a DST first projects on multiferroids. She published several research articles in various reputed international journals. And to her credit, she also authored chapters in various books. With these few words, I would like to invite Dr. S. Mahalakshmi Madam to deliver her special lectures. Ma'am, please.
I would like to thank the organizers for inviting me, and special thanks to the organizing committee members, which comprises of both Indian Chemical Society and Sri Sharada College for Women. And also I would like to thank Professor Sukumar for providing me this opportunity to address in case of Science Day gathering. So here, this eminent iconic physicist C.V. Raman is, when he was on his way from London, a question struck him: why was the sea blue? And in this way, in 1928, he published a theory called Raman effect, Raman scattering, as you were all mentioning. And Raman scattering is referring to the change in wavelength of light when light beam is deflected by molecules. So we have most of the objects so are absorbing all other colors, and they only deflect a particular color. So that is the color which is visible to us. So light as such has various colors and of different wavelengths, as you can see when in case of a rainbow or in case of when light passes through a prism, and then you see the diffraction of light. The molecules, for example, why is an apple red? So the molecules of apple are absorbing all colors except red, so which gets reflected, and you see a color that is red apple. And as such, science is offered many fascinating aspects, and which is intriguing to many physicists, chemists, and biologists all over in the world. And so one such intriguing and interesting topic which is currently being pursued is on nanomaterials. So I just thought I will just briefly tell you what are all the applications which are possible in case of nanomaterials, which is currently of focus. And will I be able to share my slide?
Yes, ma'am, you can share, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So I hope it's visible to you. So here,
Yes,
nanomaterials. So as you know, nano is, we know when it is micro, it is referring to 10 power minus 6. And when it comes to so small a material, then it's referred to, which is in the scale of 10 power minus 9 meter. We also know Armstrong's, which is 10 power minus 10. This is 10 power minus 9, very small materials which are synthesized and which have number of applications. And today everyone is, you have many scientists, whether it's physicists or chemists or even biologists. So all of these are working on how to introduce nanomaterial, and either for medicine or in case of electronics or in case of robotics. So we have number of applications which, because of its small size, and as you keep from 1 to 100 nanometers, as you have different sizes, it shows different colors, and they are so small, so they have a large surface area and the reactions can take place much faster. So these are some advantages which these nanomaterials possess. So for example, the one which I've shown is in case of carbon nanotubes and fullerene C60. I don't know if you have heard of these molecules earlier. So carbon nanotubes are used again in hydrogen storage, energy storage. They're also used for biomedicine. So you have number of applications in case of these nanomaterials. These two which I'm referring to, the fullerene and carbon nanotubes, here they are mainly for, these two are carbon nanomaterials. But in general, nanomaterials can refer to any material which is in the nanometer range, 10 power minus 9 meter. So they are so small, but they have a large activity. They have a number of functions which it can display. So applications of nanotechnology. So you have right from medicine, drugs, energy, then nanobiotechnology, nano devices like in electronics, optical engineering, defense and security, bioengineering, cosmetics, nanofabrics, and all of this, we have nanotechnology or nanomaterials which are being used. Even as catalysts, you have nanomaterials which are used. Now, in case of even studying fluid dynamics, they use nanomaterials. So we have number of applications in case of nanomaterials. Now, they're also trying to use nanomaterials in case of fuel cells, in case of batteries. So it has a wide range of applications. Now, some of the applications I'm just going to give you only show you some of the applications which it can possess. So this one, like these are called as nanobots. That is, nanobots are nanorobotics. These can be used in medicine where to a particular site where you require it to function, it can deliver, it can be injected into the patient, and to the particular site, it would act, and with respect to the disease, you can have you can analyze the disease in the skis, or you can even locate or kill the tumor. So in case of nanomaterials, they are used in, they can be used by sending it in, even in case of patients who are suffering from cancer. The advantage compared to chemotherapy is in any other, when a drug is sent into a person, it moves throughout the body, whereas, and it can also damage the other organs which are present within a body. But this only goes to the specific location. So it would only act at the specific location and kill the tumor which is present by releasing the medicine at the particular site. And so the other one is in case of mobiles. So these days they are trying to have nanomaterials. So this MORPH is a nanotechnology concept device. So it has a capacity called as hydrophobic. So hydrophobic is hydrophilic means it can it is water attracting, and hydrophobic is water repelling. So we want materials in our mobiles such that it would be water repelling. So this can in turn also make it dirt repellent, and it has a nano wired material on top of it so that it can also be used for taking in sun's light and thereby charging itself. And one more advantage in case of these nanoscale electronics is you can bend it however you want. So they are these devices can be folded, they can be bent, or they can be stretched. So all of this is possible in case of the nanoscale electronics. So these are some advantages which the nanotechnology possesses. And in case of electronics, also it is used. So here, in case of flat panel displays, and as you can see, this chip is being bent. So they are very flexible. So, and they don't break so easily. So here, they are also used in case of transistors, you're having nano wires. Again, since they are flexible, they can also be used on sunglasses or even on car. Even in case of cars, in case of displays, you can have the nanomaterials being used. You're also having these nanomaterials being used in case of computers. So I was telling you initially about carbon nanotubes. Here, the transistors in our computer, these silicon transistors can be replaced by having them with carbon nanotubes. So the first slide which I showed you was a carbon nanotube. So if you have, this is a single carbon nanotube. If we have sheets, number of circles which are running in between, then it is multi-walled carbon nanotubes. And they have tremendous applications. So here, okay, so moving over to the other one is nano rods, like nano dots, nano rods. We have, if they are magnetic nanoparticles, then they're referred to as nano dots. Now, if they are, nano rods are when they are, this is again the recent technology where they're used in displays. The advantage is it doesn't give rise to much heat and it consumes electricity much less. And the size of the microprocessors are also reduced. So these are some, I've just made a gist of a few applications of nanotechnology. So we have number of such examples where it can be used in case of reactions as catalysts or even in case of organic reactions. So with this, I would just tell you about VIT. So I just thought, since you have BSc students here, as well as you have, I suppose, 11th and 12th students as well. So I would also like to tell you that we offer the following programs: BSc, MSc. So BSc is there with respect to, you can have chemistry, mathematics as dual degree, or chemistry, physics, and we are having otherwise maths, physics, 3 programs which are coming within BSc, and also mathematics and computer. And in case of MSc, we are having MSc Data Science, MSc Physics, and MSc Chemistry. Other than our BTech and MTech programs, we have also PhD programs where research can be pursued in mathematics, physics, art, chemistry. Even we have MBA and law programs which have been introduced in VIT. So this is our recently our flyer, and for BSc, where we have BSc Mathematics and Computing, BSc double major, here there's a mistake, Physics and Chemistry, Chemistry and Mathematics and Physics. It doesn't require an entrance test. It's just based on 12th marks, and minimum eligibility is only 60%. So you're welcome to apply and benefit from it. And the final last message which I have is, I would like to thank the organizing committee again, and especially Professor Sukumar for inviting me.
Thank you, ma'am. We loved your lecture, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your interesting lecture on a very vital growing area, that is the nanomaterials, followed by the guidance for career plans for the students. It was really very useful for the students. Hope, yes, ma'am, as you said, the 11th and 12th who are planning for their career after their examinations are here. And one of the premier institutions' career prospects would have really inspired them. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. So, without consuming any time, let me call upon the honorable judges, Dr. V. Sivamurugan sir, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Pachayappa's College, and Joint Secretary of Indian Chemical Society, Tamil Nadu branch. Dr. V. Rajkumar sir, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Madras Christian College, and the Executive Member of Indian Chemical Society, Tamil Nadu branch, and Dr. S. Anbuchelvi ma'am, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Sri Sarada College for Women, Autonomous, to take over the poster presentation section. We also request Dr. V. Sivamurugan sir to moderate the e-poster presentation event. Please, sir.
Very good afternoon to everyone. So first of all, I would like to thank Principal of Sri Sarada College for Women, Salem, and the HOD of Chemistry, Sri Sarada College for Women, Salem, and the organizers of e-poster competition for giving me this opportunity to be a moderator for this e-poster competition. And the students of 8th to 10th, they contest in this program in level 1, +1 for +1 and +2, they compete in level 2, and BSc students, they compete in level 3. So they compete each other, and they showcase their scientific knowledge, understanding, and their presentation skills. So in today's competition, we have 3 students in level 1, 3 students in level 2, and 5 students in level 3. Since this is going to be a competition, the participants are strictly adhere to the time, and some of the rules and regulations are, I hope all the contestants are in the meeting. So I'd like to call upon the level 1 students, make sure that they are in the meeting. Miss Alvina Lodres, Mr. Shrikant, and DV Tudiksha. So all 3, they present in the meeting.
Yes, sir, they are visible.
Okay, right. For level 2, Prasanna, and then Nitya and Kartika, and the third contest Bhuvaneshwari and Kirtana. I hope they are also present in the meeting.
Sir, one more girl, Yasmin, sir.
Yasmin
No,
for
no.
next.
Yasmin is in the level 3.
Yes, sir.
So,
They are present, sir. They are present.
okay, very good. So I'm going to read out the names for the level 3. Ankush Rao Gadekar, and
Yeah,
then
she's there.
P. Sandhya, then Darshini, then fourth Esaki Amal, and then Miss Yasmin. So I hope all the 5 contestants in level 3 also present in the meeting. So I'm going to read out the rules and regulations. So as I mentioned earlier, this is going to be the competition. So we evaluate your presentation based on your presentation and the points which you are highlighting within the stipulated time of 5 minutes, and then 2 minutes allotted for question and answer. So in total 7 minutes allotted for each contestants. So within the 5 minutes you have to highlight the points. So if you take a longer time, the marks will be um, reduced accordingly. Okay, so totally of 7 minutes. Then so with that, I also welcome my fellow judges. So with these words, I'd like to start the level 1 competition first. Miss Alvina Lodres, you can start your presentation. When you start your presentation, I will switch on the timer.
Okay, sir.
Sir, is the screen is visible?
No, ma'am. No,
Yes,
ma'am.
the poster didn't open, Kavi.
Poster you have to open, ma'am.
Alvina, you can just show your video.
Okay, ma'am.
All the best.
Ma'am, can I visible and audible?
Yeah, you're
Yeah, ma'am,
perfectly
yeah.
visible.
You are.
Okay, ma'am, I'm starting.
Introduce yourself first.
Okay. Very good evening to everyone. Myself, Alvina Lutz. I am studying in 7th standard in St. Thomas Silver Jubilee School and in Chennai. I'm happy to present the poster that I made. When I found about this competition, I searched to whom about I can make the poster. I thought of making the poster about Dr. K.S. Krishnan and his achievements. He was also called as KSK, who was the student of Dr. Sir C.V. Raman, who received a Nobel Prize on February 28, 1930. That day we are celebrating as National Science Day. Dr. K.S. Krishnan's contribution on the first Asian Nobel Prize was remarkable. As we all know that Dr. K.S. Krishnan's contribution was the major part of the first Asian Nobel Prize. I would like to talk about his early life. Dr. K.S. Krishnan was born and brought up in Ramnath district, Tamil Nadu. He was born on 4th December 1989. He was graduated in an American college and post-graduated in Madras Christian College, Chennai. After that, he joined under Dr. Sir C.V. Raman for his doctoral studies. He worked on the guidance of Sir C.V. Raman on scattering of light. Named after Sir C.V. Raman, the phenomena was called as Raman effect. His scientific contributions was not only on the scattering of light, which includes crystal magnetism, magnetochemistry, and magnetic anisotropy of crystals, were also remarkable. He was worked with well-known scientists and personalities such as S.N. Bose, father of God particles, and Jawaharlal Nehru, Prime Minister of India, and Homi J. Bhabha, founder of DAE, Department of Atomic Energy of India. He received various awards like Fellow of Royal Society FRS 1940, Knight Bachelor 1946, Padma Bhushan 1954, First Bhatnagar Awardee 1958. Here again, I want to give a small note on the scientific work related to Nobel Prize which was published in Nature Journal on 1928. The topic is a new type of second radiation. Further, actually, I listed about scientific achievements and contributions such as scattering of light in many liquids, and he served as a leader in physics department at the Dhaka University and studied the magnetic anisotropy of dynamic and parametric crystals. And he was professor in the IAS and studied the magnetic properties of crystals. In 1942, started career as professor and head of the Department of Physics. On 4th January 1947, KSK was appointed as first director of National Physical Laboratory India, and he was died on 14th June 1961. Department of Atomic Energy instituted scheme named after KSK on his birth centenary as Indian prestigious KSKR is proud to say that my father, Dr. J. Selvakumar, Scientific Officer, Department of Atomic Energy, Kalpakkam, is one of the KSKRA awardee. Thank you for giving for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Alvina. Now this is you have finished well within the time, and it's open for question and answer.
Who will ask questions, Shiva? Only judges?
Any of the judges or anyone can ask. She has 2 minutes to answer. Anybody can ask. It's open for.
Would you dream to become a scientist like K.S. Krishnan, Alvina?
Ma'am, I like to become a doctor in future.
Very good.
Alvina, you are the daughter of a scientist. Okay.
Yes,
so if everybody becomes doctor, then who will become patient? Okay, you be scientist. Your father will motivate you. Okay, he's working in atomic energy, so he can able to motivate you better. Okay, medicine anybody can study, but to do science, really you need talents. Okay, this is my personal view.
Alvina.
Yes, sir.
All the best.
Alvina, you have presented well. Can you tell me what is the meaning of scattering?
Scattering means the color that occurs when the rays from the sun will reflect the color as blue, red, and and Dr. Sir C.V. Raman tested that why he became doubtful why the sea is in blue, and he experimented with various liquids and he discovered the Raman effect, that scattering of light.
Okay, I will ask you one interesting thing. Have you looked at the traffic lights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you see the stop light? What is the color?
Red color.
Why the stop traffic light is in red color? Why cannot put blue or green or any other color? Why it is red? Do you know one thing? Go ahead.
Because the red color will be attractive, and sometimes the red color will stop the negative.
No. See, one thing is we can see the red color from the long distance itself, because the red color, it is having the longer wavelength. It will not distract it much. Okay, it can travel for longer distance. We can see from the distance. Okay, so the blue color, which is the shortest wavelength, it can scatter. Okay, we may not able to see. That's why sky is in blue, right? Okay, good.
Okay, sir.
So thank you, Alvina. We will move to the next contestant. Is Srikanth available?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, Srikanth.
First introduce yourself.
First introduce yourself, then we can start.
You tell your name, your school name, everything.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are audible. Go ahead.
My name is Srikanth. I'm studying in Sri Chaitanya Techno School, Salem, Tamil Nadu. I'm here to explain about Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, who is the father of ISRO.
Yeah, go ahead, Srikanth. I will start our timer.
Yes, I would like to start with Sarabhai sir's early life. He was born and brought up at Ahmedabad. His father was named Ambala and his mother was his mother was Sarada Devi, and he was born at 1919 in Ahmedabad. He is considered as the father of Indian ISRO, Indian Space Program. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Please, others, mute yourself.
In Ahmedabad, November 11, 1947, he was also a chairman of Atomic Energy Commission. He was, along with another Ahmedabad-based industrial, played a major role in the creation of Indian Institute of Managers, which is also called as IIM in Ahmedabad. Now let's move on to the awards and achievements of Dr. V. Sarabhai. In 1962, Sarabhai sir got the Santi Swarup Bhatnagar Medal, and in 1966 he awarded the Padma Bhushan Award. In 1972, he honored with Padma Vibhushan Award. Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan are the most, these two are the most privileged awards which are given for the nobles. For his visionary work, he was awarded Padma Bhushan in 1966, as I said. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai was the man behind the genesis of Operation Research Group, which is also called as ORG, which was the first market of research organization in India. Sarabhai was the vice president of the 4th United Nations Peace Conference organized in 1971. The topic of concern, the issue was to use the atomic energy peacefully, like not misusing the power of atomic energy, like destroying something with a great atomic bomb like that. He was in the 4th UN because of the peaceful use of atomic energy. He completed his PhD in cosmic ray investigation in tropical latitudes under the doctoral advisory of Sir C.V. Raman. Thank you.
Very good, Srikanth.
Thank you, sir.
So, it's now he has plenty of time for question and answer. Anyone in the meeting can raise the questions.
Srikanth,
Yes,
can you mention any one particular achievement of Dr. Sarabhai?
Yes, sir. Dr. Sarabhai has the mastermind behind the first satellite of India called Aryabhatta.
Good. Good. And also he was the mentor for Dr. Abdul Kalam.
Yes, sir.
Those things you missed in your presentation.
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
You go ahead, madam.
Srikanth,
Yes, ma'am.
what's your ambition, Srikanth? May I know it?
Yeah, ma'am. My ambition is to become an engineer.
What type of engineer you want to become?
I want to be a computer science engineer.
Why again computer? Your mother is a computer and chemist. Even you want to become computer-based scientist? Take another different thing.
Okay, then I want to go in the mechanical way, ma'am. Mechanical engineer.
Okay, that's fine. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Shrikant,
Yes, sir.
see, ambition should be ambition. It should not be changed. Morning one ambition, afternoon one ambition, and
Yes,
then
sir.
evening should not be one. Well, go for sleep. You cannot change your ambition,
Yes, sir.
right? See, ambition, you should make your life goal. You have to work hard for it.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
right? Well, whatever it is, you love what you want.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then only you can make a success. Okay, my question is for you, and then since you are interested in Vikram Sarabhai, which is the latest program, space program organized by Indian ISRO?
Yes, sir. Can you give me a minute?
Yes.
I think the latest ISRO mission was, I think Mars orbiter something. I think so, sir. Mars orbiter mission something 2.
Indian space program. Indians, we are very optimistic in space programs. We also send people to uh, uh, outer atmosphere, right? That's
Yes, sir.
Gaganyaan. Gaganyaan, we are in plan. Chandra into we are in
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
plan. There are plenty of things. Since you are interested in going to be an engineer, you can be an engineer in space research also,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other questions from the participants? Okay. Thank you, Srikanth.
Thank you very much, sir, for
All the
giving
best.
me this great opportunity.
In the final contestant in the level 1, I invite Ms. Tutiksha for the presentation. First, please introduce yourself and then you can go into the presentation.
Yes, sir. I am audible. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
A very pleasant evening to everybody. I'm DV Tudiksha. I'm from 6th standard C section. My school name is Holy Angels Matriculation Higher Secondary School in Salem. I'm going to speak about Sir C.V. Raman, the story behind World Science Day, childhood and family details. Story begins in a village near Tiruchi. C.V. Raman is called Chandrasekhara Venkat Raman, born on 7th November 1888 in Tiruchi, second child of Chandrasekhara Iyer and Parvati Ammal. Chandrasekhar Venkatraman was an emith Indian physics who had immense contribution in the field of light scattering. First Indian or Asian to won the Nobel Prize in 1930. He was honored by the Bharat Ratna in 1954. Raman effect. When the light travels a transparent material, some of the light that is reflected changes in the wavelength. This phenomenon is called Raman scattering. It is the result of Raman effect. Achievements of C.V. Raman. In 1917, he was offered the position of Pallit Chair of Physics as professor at Indian Institution of Science at Bangalore. In 1929, he was signed by the British government and came to known as the Professor C.V. Raman. In order to encourage scientific research in India, he established the Indian Academy of Science in Bangalore in 1934 and the Raman Research Institution in 1948. Awards in Nobel Prize in Physics 1930, Hexasis Medal in 1930. Thank you, sir.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sudiksha. You're finished within 2 minutes. Okay, that's good. Now the floor is open for question and answer.
Hello. Do you know where he did this research for his Nobel Prize? In which place? In India?
Yes, sir, in India.
He conducted his research, this type of, for Nobel Prize, that research he conducted in Indian Association of Cultivation of Sciences in Kolkata. Calcutta. Now it's Kolkata. Okay. He did work there. After his honors degree in physics from Presidency College, he was selected for Indian Audit and Account Service, IA and AS. He went to Calcutta and joined the job there as a Deputy Controller of Accounts in AG's office, Accounts General Office. So he was going through Indian Association of Cultivation of Science daily. So at the time, one day he stopped and asked the person what they were doing. They told some physics, research on physics and other sciences. He told he was interested. Then the gentleman asked him what he was doing. He told, I'm working as a deputy controller of accounts. Then he told, no job for you here. But what he did, he met the director of the institute one evening and told he was ready to resign the job and join the institute there. So they obliged him. So he resigned the job, the All India exam. He passed the All India exam and got the service, IA and AS. Just like IAS, IA and AS. So then he joined the service, then resigned, and then joined Indian Association of Cultivation of Sciences, did the work, started doing work on this line. Okay. Then at one point of time, he didn't have money to proceed. Then, at the time, Birla was a big person there in the Calcutta. Birla, he has lots of institutions, Birla Institute of Technology, like that, they have a lot of institutions, industries. So he went to him and asked. Then Birla asked him, if I give money, what you will do for the country? He told, I'll get Nobel Prize for the country. So immediately Birla told his assistant, give him whatever he wants. Okay. So like that, he got funds and did the work and proved. And he proved what he told, right? Okay. This type of ambition we should have. So how many of us can tell like that? If you fund me, I can do this. That confidence is very, very important. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is a new information for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead. All the best.
Oh, okay, Tudiksha. Why did you select particularly C.V. Raman?
Sir, he's the first Nobel Prize. He won the first Nobel Prize in India.
Hmm.
And he was the first female physics in India.
So those who are getting the Nobel Prize only are the best scientists in the world.
Best scientist in the world.
What I'm asking is, all the best scientists are getting the Nobel Prize, or the Nobel Prize given to the scientists those who are only the best? Science is open for everyone, and it is not particularly only the C.V. Raman. They see students, you should not narrow down your views. Okay. See, when you grow up, you have to broaden your views also. Science is the combination of many fields: physics, chemistry, maths, biology, botany, zoology, and then geology, everything. Okay. Right. When you say science heroes, there are many other well-known scientists in our country, not only C.V. Raman or Krishna or whoever it is. Acharya Prafula Chandra Ray, see, who started Indian Chemical Society. He is a pioneer in chemistry. Right? There are women scientists also in our country, in all the scientific field. Okay, so you should broaden this kind advice to the students. You should broaden your views. Okay, not only focus on those who are getting the Nobel Prize, or it's nothing like that. Scientists, they will not go behind the prizes. Okay, they will go behind the science and the service to the society. Okay, right. Any other questions to the kid? Right. Okay. Thank you, Tudiksha.
Was a nice presentation.
Nice. Thank you. Okay. So with that, we complete level 1, and in level 2, we have three presentations. First presentation will start with Prasanna. Is Prasanna there?
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. First, you introduce yourself, then you can move on to the presentation.
Sure, sir. Very pleasant good afternoon to one and all present here. I am K. Prasanna, studying 11th standard in Polytechnic Higher Secondary School, Salem. My topic is chemistry of elements. There are many branches in chemistry, but I think this chemistry of elements is an important thing in chemistry. Discovery of each element and carrying it in an order is a great job. So this made me to do a timeline chart. Well, let us look into it. In 1789, Lavoisier, known as the father of chemistry, classified elements into 4 types. They are acid-making elements, gas-like elements, metallic elements, and earthly elements. Acid-making elements include sulfur, phosphorus, carbon. Gas-like elements include light, heat, oxygen, and etc. Metallic elements include cobalt, tin, copper, and etc. Earthly elements include calcium oxide, magnesia, silex, etc. In 1817, J.W. Dobriner grouped the elements as triads. Similar chemical properties into the group of 3 elements called as triads. Example, chlorine, bromine, iodine is a triad. In 1862, AEBD Chalcoritis, he reported a correlation between the properties of the elements and their atomic weight. In 1864, J. Newland made an attempt to classify the elements and proposed the law of octaves. He arranged the elements in the increasing order of the atomic weights. He observed that the properties of each 8th element are similar to the property of the first element. This holds good for lighter elements up to calcium. In 1868, Lothar Meyer developed a table of elements, closely resembles the modern periodic table. He plotted the physical properties such as atomic volume, melting point, boiling point against atomic weight, and observed the periodical pattern. In 1869, Dmitri Mendel independently proposed that the properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic weights, and this is called periodic law. Mendel listed the 70 known elements at the time in several various columns of increasing of atomic weights. Thus, Mendel constructed the first periodic table based on periodic law. So he was known as the father of periodic table, sir. And in 1913, Henry Molesley proposed a law. Based on his work, the modern periodic law was developed, which states that the physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic numbers. Based on this law, the elements were arranged in order of their increasing atomic numbers. This law is now still followed in our life. So he was known as the father of the periodic table. So thank you everyone for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you everyone, sir.
Thank you, Prasanna. Very good. Now the floor is open for question and answer.
Prasanna, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What is special about Madam Mary Curie? In what way she is related
Ma'am,
to your topic?
she invented the radioactiveness of the radium something.
Radium. And what
Yes,
is
ma'am.
special thing about her?
Ma'am, she was the first woman to receive Nobel Prize.
Wonderful. She got 2 Nobel Prizes, one for her work in physics and one for her work in chemistry. Well done, boy.
Thank you, ma'am.
He has 2 more minutes. Okay, Prasanna, I have one question. What is the drawback of the old periodic table?
Sir, in which table, sir, are you
The
specifying?
Mendeleev one, Dmitri Mendeleev.
Sir, the group he grouped two elements of different reactiveness in the same column and row, so it was problematic, sir.
Okay.
Then,
so in what way arranging the elements in based on the atomic number help in understanding the periodic properties of the elements.
So the atomic, based on the atomic number we are plotting, means it is will be uniformly, it will be increasing, sir. It will be uniformly increasing so that the reactions can be easily calculated.
Right.
Mr. Prasanna.
Sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have a question to you. Okay, in the periodic table is designed in such a way that we have columns, groups and rows, right?
Yes,
periods,
sir.
Periods. Okay, it means in each box we will be having only one element. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
But in two boxes, more elements are occupied. More elements are put there. A series of elements. Can you tell what are they?
Lanthanides and actinides.
Good, very good, very good, very good answer. Good. Congrats.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Prasanna. We have lanthanides and actinides. It's also known as,
sir, inner transition elements.
Why it is called inner transition elements? Because it is in between.
Sir, because it is in the transition elements, sir. sp, or d orbit. Because they appear in the periodic table immediately after actinium.
Okay.
And it is placed inside an element. They are placed inside, sir.
Okay. Right.
So right. I'm not sure about it, sir.
It's okay. Never mind. So these are the things we need to questions you need to raise by yourself, and then see, understanding the periodic table is the basic requirement for any chemist. Okay, if you want to become a chemist, you need to thoroughly understand the periodic properties and periodic table. Okay, right. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you, Prasanna.
Thank you, sir.
So next we call upon Nitya and Karthika.
Hello, sir. I am.
Yes, you are audible. So first
Okay.
introduce yourself, and then you can move on to the presentation.
Hello, sir. So,
Yes, you are audible. You can start.
So
Introduce yourself first. நீங்க முதல்ல உங்களை இன்ட்ரோடியூஸ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க.
Settle down, ma. Settle down.
நீங்க முதல்ல உங்களை இன்ட்ரோடியூஸ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. உங்களை பத்தி சொல்லுங்க. அப்புறம் நீங்க அது பிரசன்டேஷன் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க.
அனைவருக்கும் மதிய வணக்கம். நான் வந்து அரசு மேல்நிலைப்பள்ளி KK நகரிலிருந்து 11ஆம் வகுப்பு மாணவி எம் கார்த்திகா. நித்யா, அரசு மேல்நிலைப்பள்ளி 11ஆம் வகுப்பு படிக்கும் மாணவி நித்யா. இன்னைக்கு தனிமங்களை பற்றிய வேதியியல் அந்த தலைப்புல நான் ஒரு சில குறிப்புகள் மட்டும் சொல்றேன். வேதியியல் சேர்மங்கள் என்பது அணுக்களை கொண்டது. அந்த அணுக்கள் வந்து அதன் உட்கருவுல புரோட்டான்களை கொண்டிருக்கும். அந்த புரோட்டான்களோட எண்ணிக்கை தான் அணுவின் பண்பினை நிர்ணயிக்கிறது. இதை நாம அணு எண் Z என அழைக்கப்படுகிறது. பூமியில சில தனிமங்கள் மட்டும், உதாரணமா சொல்லணும்னா சில்வர் மற்றும் தங்கம் என்கிற தனிமம் மட்டும் தனித்த நிலையில் கிடைக்கிறது. தனிமங்கள் கண்டுபிடிப்பு வரலாறை பற்றி சுருக்கமாக உங்களிடம் நான் கூறுகிறேன். அண்டத்தின் நிறையில் 4% தனிமங்களை கொண்டுள்ளது. அதாவது தற்போது வரை இயற்கை தனிமங்கள் 94% வரைக்கும் கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்காங்க. அதாவது தனிமங்கள் ஆக்சிஜன், ஹீலியம் மற்றும் சிறிய அளவிலான லித்தியம், அதாவது பிக் பேங் நியூக்ளியர் சிந்தசிஸ் மூலம் உருவாக்கப்படுகிறது. நட்சத்திரங்களில் உள்ள அணுக்கரு இணைப்பின் மூலம் சில தனிமங்கள், அதாவது கார்பன், இரும்பு உருவாக்கப்படுகிறது. கனதனிமங்கள் யூரேனியம், புளூட்டோனியம் போன்றவை எக்ஸ்பிளசிவ் நியூக்ளியோ சிந்தசிஸ் மூலம் உருவாக்கப்படுகிறது. எளிதான தனிமங்கள் லித்தியம், பெரிலியம், போன்றவைகள் கார்பன், ஹைட்ரஜன், நைட்ரஜன், ஆக்சிஜன் அதாவது காஸ்மிக் ரேஸ் பேலஸ்டின் மூலம் உருவாக்கப்படுகிறது. மேலும் இதுவரைக்கும் கண்டுபிடிக்கப்பட்டுள்ள தனிமங்கள் எவ்வாறு உருவானது என்பதை நீங்கள் தனிம வரிசை அட்டவணையில் காட்டப்பட்டுள்ளது. வாய்ப்பளித்தமைக்கு நன்றி பாராட்டி விடைபெறுகிறோம். நன்றி.
ஓகே, நல்லது, நல்லா ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ணீங்க ரெண்டு பேரும். ஓகே, இப்போ நிறைய டைம் இருக்கு எங்களுக்கு உங்ககிட்ட வந்து வினா எழுப்புறதுக்கு.
எஸ் சார்.
இப்போ இந்த சந்திப்பில் இணைப்பில் இருக்கிற யாரா இருந்தாலும் இவங்க கிட்ட வினாக்களை எழுப்பலாம்.
உங்களோட பள்ளி எங்க இடத்துல இருக்குமா? ஹலோ, நான் பேசுறது கேக்குதுங்களா?
கேக்குதுங்க சார். கேக்குதுங்க சார்.
உங்களோட பள்ளிக்கூடம் எந்த இடத்துல இருக்கு? எந்த மாவட்டத்துல?
எங்க சார்?
உங்களோட பள்ளிக்கூடம் எந்த மாவட்டத்துல இருக்கு?
சேலம் மாவட்டம் சார்.
எந்த இடம் கரெக்டான இடம்? சேலம் மாவட்டத்துல
கேகே நகர். கேகே நகர்.
எங்க? கேகே நகர்.
எஸ் சார். ஸ்கூல் கேகே நகர் சார். நாங்க வந்து சேலம் மாவட்டத்துல இருந்து மகுடஞ்சாவடி ஒன்றியம் மாட்டையம்பட்டியில இருந்து கேகே நகர் ஸ்கூல் கிளம்புற போறோம்.
வெரி குட். நல்லது நல்லது நல்லது. இப்போ உங்க பள்ளிக்கூடத்துல எல்லாம் வசதி இருக்குங்களா? அது சோதனை சாலை வசதிகள் எல்லாமே இருக்கு இல்லையா உங்களுக்கு? நிறைய சோதனை பண்ணி பாக்குறீங்களா? எல்லாமே இந்த புத்தகத்துல படிக்கிறத நீங்க பிராக்டிகலா பண்ணி பாக்குறீங்க இல்லைங்களா?
எஸ் சார்.
குட், வெரி குட், வெரி குட். தனிமங்களை பற்றியும் சேர்மங்களை பத்தி நல்லா உங்களுக்கு விளக்கம் வித்தியாசம் தெரியுமா உங்களுக்கு? தனிமங்கள்னா என்ன நல்லா தெரியுமா உங்களுக்கு?
எஸ் சார்.
எலிமெண்ட்ஸ், காம்பவுண்ட்ஸ் நல்ல வித்தியாசம் தெரியும் இல்லையா உங்களுக்கு? குட், வெரி குட். ஒரு உப்பு கொடுத்தா நீங்க ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ண முடியுமா உங்களால இந்த உப்பு எந்த வகையை சார்ந்ததுன்னு?
எஸ் சார்.
குவாலிட்டேட்டிவ் எக்ஸாமினேஷன் பண்ணுவீங்களா? குவாலிட்டேட்டிவ் அனாலிசிஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க இல்லையா?
பண்பறி பகுப்பாய்வுமா சார் என்ன கேக்குறாருன்னா, வேதியியல்ல செய்முறை பாடத்துல பண்பறி பகுப்பாய்வுன்னு இருக்கும். பண்பறினா இப்ப வந்து நமக்கு தெரியாத ஒரு கனிம உப்பை கொடுத்துருவாங்க. கனிம உப்புனா அதுல ஒரு அமில உறுப்பு, கார உறுப்பு ரெண்டுமே இருக்கும் இல்லையா? இப்ப அது ஒரு தெரியாத கனிம உப்பா இருந்தா அது நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு வந்து முதல் நிலை சோதனை, அப்புறம் உறுதிப்படுத்தும் சோதனை, அப்புறம் வந்து கார உறுப்பு சோதனைன்னு இருக்கும்ல. அதெல்லாம் நம்ம பள்ளியில பண்ண முடியுமா?
எஸ் சார். லேப் இருக்குங்க சார். கெமிஸ்ட்ரி லேப் இருக்கு.
கெமிஸ்ட்ரி லேப் இருக்கு. நீங்க பண்ணுவீங்களா?
பண்ணிருக்கோம் சார். சார் கூட்டி பண்ணிருக்கோம் சார்.
அப்படியா?
என்னென்ன உப்புகள் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க இதுவரைக்கும்?
ஏங்க சார்?
என்னென்ன வகையான உப்புகள் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க? கனிமங்கள் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க? ஆசிட் ராடிக்கல், பேசிக் ராடிக்கல்ஸ்
உப்புகள் இருக்குங்க சார்.
என்னென்ன பண்ணிருக்கீங்க?
நாங்க வந்து நிறைய உப்பு செஞ்சிருக்கோம். சோடியம் சல்பேட்டுங்க சார்.
குட்.
சோடியம் சல்பேட் செஞ்சிருக்கோம்.
அப்புறம் வேற என்ன பண்ணிருக்கீங்க?
காப்பர் சல்பேட் பண்ணிருக்கோம்.
வெரி குட், வெரி குட். சோ அது வந்து உங்களுக்கு அந்த கலர் டெஸ்ட், அது கலர்
கேக்குது, நீங்க சொல்லுங்க.
ஃப்ளேம் டெஸ்ட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா? ஒரு நெருப்புல அந்த சோலையில வைக்கும் போது ஒரு வித்தியாசமான வண்ணங்கள்லாம் வரும் இல்லையா? அது பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா? குட், வெரி குட்.
ஃப்ளேம் டெஸ்ட் அதாவது சுடர் சோதனை அப்படின்னு இருக்கும். சரி, இப்போ என்னன்னா, இப்ப சோடியம் சல்பேட் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அதுல இருக்கிற சல்பேட் அமில உறுப்பு எப்படி அதை உறுதிப்படுத்துவீங்க?
சார் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப் உப்பு நீர் கரைசல். முதல்ல அந்த உப்போட நிறத்தை பார்க்கணும் சார்.
ரைட். சோடியம் சல்பேட் வெள்ளை கலரா தானே இருக்கும்.
ஆமாங்க சார். சார் முதல்ல நம்ம அந்த கலரை பார்த்துட்டு தாங்க சார் அதுக்கப்புறம் தாங்க சார் ஒயிட்டா இருந்தா நம்ம வந்து முதல்ல இந்த
அதாவது முதல்ல எடுத்த உடனே நம்ம வந்து நிறத்தை பார்க்கணும், அப்புறம் கரைதிறனை பார்க்கணும், அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து இந்த சுடர் சோதனை செய்யறோம், அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து இது கார்பனேட்டுக்கு ஒரு சோதனை இருக்கும், அது பண்ணுவோம். அதுக்கப்புறம் எத்தில் அசிட்டேட்னு ஒன்று இருக்கும், அதை கூட நம்ம பண்ணுவோம். இப்போ கடைசியா நம்ம வந்து எதில் முடிப்போம் அப்படின்னா இந்த சோடியம் கார்பனேட் வடிசாறு இருக்குல்ல, சோடியம் கார்பனேட் வடிசாறு. சரி, இப்போ அப்படியே பண்பறி பகுப்பாய்வுக்குள்ள நம்ம போயிட்டோம். இப்போ வந்து தனிம வரிசை அட்டவணைக்கு வருவோம். ஓகே, தனிம வரிசை அட்டவணையில இடது பக்கம் என்ன தொகுதி இருக்கு, அதே மாதிரி அந்த ஒரு வரிசையில நம்ம இடமிருந்து வலமா போகும்போது அந்த கடைசியில என்ன தொகுதி இருக்கும், அதுக்கு முன்னாடி என்ன தொகுதி இருக்கும்?
சார் நீங்க கேக்குறது புரியல கொஞ்சம்.
அம்மா தனிம வரிசை அட்டவணை இருக்குல்லம்மா,
சார்
அதுல இடது பக்கத்துல இருக்கிற தொகுதிகள் என்னென்ன, அதே மாதிரி வலது பக்கத்துல இருக்கிற கடைசி 2 தொகுதிகள் என்னென்ன?
சார் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 13 டு 18 வரைக்கும் இருக்குங்க சார்.
நான் தொகுதி கேக்குறேன், வரிசையை கேட்கல. இடமிருந்து வலமா போனா வரிசை, மேல இருந்து கீழே வந்தா தொகுதி.
எஸ் சார்.
இடது பக்கத்துல இருக்கிற தொகுதிகள் என்னென்ன? கார உலோகங்கள்னு இருக்கும் முதல்ல இருக்கிறது, அடுத்து இருக்கிறது கார மண் உலோகங்கள்னு இருக்கும். சரியா?
எஸ் சார்.
அதுக்கு வலது பக்கம் கடைசியா இருக்கிறது மந்த வாயுக்கள்னு சொல்லுவோம், அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இருக்கிறது ஹாலஜன்ஸ்னு சொல்லுவோம். சரியா? இந்த தனிம வரிசை அட்டவணை இப்படிதான் படிக்கணும், புரியுதா? எஸ் தொகுதி தனிமோ, பி தொகுதி தனிமோ, டி தொகுதி தனிமோ, எஃப் தொகுதி தனிமோ அப்படின்னு படிக்கணும். சரியா? ரைட், நன்றிமா.
ஓகே.
இப்போ level 2 we have a final presenter Bhuneshwari and Kirtana. Are they available?
Yes sir, they are there.
Yeah. Your mic is muted ma, first you have to unmute yourself.
Okay sir. Good evening sir. My name is Kirtana, 11th B, Government Higher Secondary School in KK Nagar. Good evening sir. My name is
Start பண்ணுங்க.
Good evening sir. My name is Bhuneshwari, 11th B, Government Higher Secondary School, KK Nagar. Good evening sir. My name is Kirtana, 11th B, Government Higher Secondary School in KK Nagar. நாம இப்ப தனிம வரிசை அட்டவணை பத்தி பார்ப்போம். தனிமங்களின் முக்கியமான பண்புகள் தொகுதி மற்றும் வரிசையில் எவ்வாறு மாறுபடுகின்றது என்பதை கீழ்கண்ட வரைபடம் விளக்குகிறது. இத்தகைய பண்புகளே பல வகையான வேதிச்சேர்மங்கள் உருவாவதற்கு காரணமாக அமைகின்றது. இப்ப நம்ம தொகுதி பத்தி பார்ப்போம். தொகுதி மொத்தம் 18 தொகுதி. அதுல முதல் 2 தொகுதி பிரதிநிதித்துவ தனிமங்கள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். 3 to 12 தொகுதி இடைநிலை தனிமங்கள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். 13 to 18 தொகுதி தனிமங்கள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். 18வது தொகுதி மந்த வாயுக்கள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். வரிசை பாத்தீங்கன்னா 7 வரிசை இருக்கிறது. அதுல வலமிருந்து இடமாக செல்லும் போது எலக்ட்ரான் கவர்தன்மை, எலக்ட்ரான் நாட்டம், அயனியாக்கும் ஆற்றல் போன்றவை அதிகரிக்கிறது. அதுபோல வலமிருந்து இடமாக செல்லும் போது எலக்ட்ரான் கவர்தன்மை, எலக்ட்ரான் நாட்டம், அயனியாக்கும் ஆற்றல் போன்ற பண்புகள் குறைகிறது. அணு ஆரம் வலமிருந்து இடமாக செல்லும் போது அதிகரிக்கிறது, இடமிருந்து வலமாக செல்லும் போது குறைகிறது. பாத்தீங்கன்னா எலக்ட்ரான் கவர்தன்மை கீழிருந்து மேலாக செல்லும் போது அதிகரிக்கிறது. அதே மாதிரி எலக்ட்ரான் நாட்டமும் கீழிருந்து மேலாக செல்லும் போது அதிகரிக்கும். மேலிருந்து கீழாக செல்லும் போது அயனியாக்கும் ஆற்றல், எலக்ட்ரான் நாட்டம், எலக்ட்ரான் கவர்தன்மை மூன்றும் குறைகிறது. அணு ஆரம் மேலிருந்து கீழாக செல்லும் போது அதிகரிக்கும், கீழிருந்து மேலாக செல்லும் போது குறையும். எலக்ட்ரான் கவர்தன்மைனா சகப்பிணைப்பால் பிணைக்கப்பட்டுள்ள மூலக்கூறில் ஒன்று எலக்ட்ரான் கவரும் தன்மை, எலக்ட்ரான் கவர்தன்மை அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். எலக்ட்ரான் நாட்டம்னா வாயுநிலை அணு ஒன்றின் இணைதிர கூட்டில் ஒரு எலக்ட்ரானை எடுத்துக்கொள்ள இலகுவாக பிணைக்கப்பட்டுள்ள ஒரு எலக்ட்ரானை நீக்குவதற்கு தேவைப்படும் ஆற்றல் எலக்ட்ரான் நாட்டம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். அயனியாக்கும் ஆற்றல்னா வாயுநிலை அணு ஒன்றின் இலகுவாக பிணைக்கப்பட்டுள்ள ஒரு எலக்ட்ரானை நீக்குவதற்கு தேவைப்படும் குறைந்தபட்ச ஆற்றலை அயனியாக்கும் ஆற்றல் அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்லலாம். அணு ஆரம் ஒரு அணுவின் அணுக்கரு மையத்திற்கும் இணைத்திர கூட்டின் இறுதி எலக்ட்ரானுக்கும் இடைப்பட்ட தூரம் அணு ஆரம் எனப்படும். தேங்க்யூ சார்.
ஓகே, நன்றிமா. இப்போ now the floor is open for question and answer.
ஓகே சார்.
முதல் தொகுதி வரிசையில தனிமங்கள் பெயர் சொல்ல முடியுமாப்பா? அணியன் 1ல இருந்து 10 வரைக்கும் இருக்கிறது சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம்.
ஹைட்ரஜன், லித்தியம், நைட்ரஜன்,
அணு எண் 1. அடுத்தது
ஹீலியத்தோட அணு எண் 2ங்க மேம். லித்தியத்தோட அணு எண் 3ங்க மேம். பெரிலியத்தோட அணு எண் 4ங்க மேம். போரானத்தோட அணு எண் 5ங்க மேம். காப்பர் அணு எண் 6ங்க.
வேகமா சொல்லலாம், லைனா சொல்லிக்கிட்டே போலாம்.
நைட்ரஜன் அணு எண் 7ங்க மேம். ஆக்சிஜன் அணு எண் 8ங்க மேம். ஃப்ளூரின் அணு எண் 9ங்க மேம். நியான் வந்து அணு எண் 10ங்க மேம்.
சரி, இதுக்கு ஒரு எலக்ட்ரானிக் கான்ஃபிகரேஷன் சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல, எஸ்பி, அந்த எப்படி எலக்ட்ரான் போய் அது சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம் எதுக்காவது.
ஆர்பிட்டால் மேம் 4 ஆர்பிட்டால் இருக்குங்க மேம். எஸ் பி டி எஃப் அப்படி 4 ஆர்பிட்டால் இருக்குங்க மேம். அதோட திசை பண்பு வந்து எஸ்க்கு வந்து ஒரு திசை 0 திசை பண்புங்க மேம். பிக்கு வந்து 1ங்க மேம். டிக்கு வந்து 2ங்க மேம். எஃப்க்கு வந்து 3ங்க மேம்.
இல்ல நான் என்ன கேக்குறேன்னா
எலக்ட்ரான் அமைப்பு கேக்குறாங்க மேடம். என்ன கேக்குறாங்கன்னா எலக்ட்ரான் அமைப்பு இந்த ஆர்பிட்டல்ல இப்ப ஹைட்ரஜன்னா 1s1ன்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா?
எஸ் சார்.
இப்ப அந்த மாதிரி எலக்ட்ரான் அமைப்பு எப்படி இருக்கும்னு கேக்குறாங்க மேடம். ஏதாவது ஒரு தனிமத்தை எடுத்துக்கிட்டு அதுக்கு நீங்க உதாரணமா சொல்லுங்க. நைட்ரஜனுக்கு சொல்லுங்க பாப்போம்.
அணு எண் 1s2 2s2 2p 2p3.
அதான் அணு எண் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொல்லுங்கமா, அப்புறம் அப்படியே டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூட் பண்ண வேண்டியதானே.
2p 2p3. வெரி குட்.
p ல மொத்தம் எவ்வளவு வரைக்கும் இருக்கலாம்ப்பா
மேம்? புரியலங்க மேம்.
p ஆர்பிட்டால்ல அதிகமா எத்தனை எலக்ட்ரான் வரைக்கும் இருக்கலாம்?
6ங்க மேம்.
வெரி குட். ஓகே. 20 அணு எண் 20 இருக்கிற எலிமெண்ட் என்னது பேர் தெரியுமா?
கால்சியம் மேம்.
சரிப்பா, குட், வெரி குட்.
வெரி குட், வெரி குட்.
கண்ணா,
சொல்லுங்க மேம்.
மந்த வாயுக்களுக்கு எடுத்துக்காட்டு சொல்லுங்கடா.
18வது தொகுதியில இருக்கிறது
மந்த வாயுக்கள். எடுத்துக்காட்டு என்னென்ன தனிமம் மந்த வாயுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க?
ஆர்கான், ஹீலியம்.
மேலேந்து ஆரம்பிங்க, மேலேந்து ஆரம்பிங்க.
மேலேந்து வாங்க.
ஹீலியம், நியான், ஆர்கான். மேம் லெட்டர் தெரியுங்க மேம், அதோட நேம் தெரியாதுங்க மேம்.
ஓகேடா,
ஓகே. லெட்டர் சொல்லு, லெட்டர் சொல்லு.
KR XE OG RN.
வெரி குட். ஓகே. XE னா என்னன்னு ஆர்னா ஓகே.
ஏன்டா மந்த வாயுன்னு சொல்றாங்க அதெல்லாம்?
அதுதான் கேட்கணும்னு நினைச்சேன், மேடம் கேட்டாங்க.
வேலை செய்யுங்க மேம், அதனால.
என்னடா கண்ணா?
மேம் ரொம்ப லேட்டா வினை புரியுங்க மேம், அதனால மந்த வாயுக்கள் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க.
அப்படியா? நிஜமா அப்படியா? நிஜமா அப்படியா?
ஆமாங்க சார்.
ரொம்ப ஸ்லோவா வேலை செஞ்சா மந்தமா இருக்குன்னு அர்த்தமா?
சார் ரொம்ப மந்தமா வேலை செஞ்சா மத்த வாயுக்களோட இது வந்து சேராது, தனித்தே இருக்கும்.
ஏன் தனித்து இருக்கும்? யாரு கூட சேராம தனியா உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருக்கு?
ஏன் வந்து மத்த அணுக்களோட விரைவா சேர மாட்டேங்குது? என்ன காரணம்? அந்த எலக்ட்ரானிக் அமைப்பு வச்சு சொல்லுங்க. ஆர்பிட்டல் சொன்னீங்க இல்லீங்களா? எலக்ட்ரான்ல ஆர்பிட்டல் எலக்ட்ரான்ஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா? மத்த அணுக்கள்லாம் வந்து ஆர்பிட்டல்ல வந்து ஒரு குறை இருக்கும், ஏதாவது ஒரு எலக்ட்ரான் கேப் இருக்கும் உங்களுக்கு. ஸோ ரியாக்ஷன் ஈஸியா நடக்கும். பட் மந்த வாயுக்கள்ல வந்து அந்த ஆர்பிட்டல்லாம் ஃபுல்லா இருக்கிறதால மற்ற அணுக்களோட அவ்வளவு ஈஸியா இதுவாகாது. ஓகே.
தன்னிறைவுன்னு சொல்றாங்க பாருங்க மேடம். தன்னிறைவு கம்ப்ளீட்லி ஃபில்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. சரியா? இதெல்லாம் நல்லா டீப்பா படிக்கணும். சும்மா மந்தமா வேணே புரியுதுனால மந்த வாயுக்கள்லாம் கிடையாது. என்ன ஒழுங்கா தெளிவா படிக்கணும். ஓகே, ரைட். ஓகே, நன்றிப்பா.
எனக்கு ஒரு கேள்வி இருக்குமா?
சொல்லுங்க மேடம், கேளுங்க மேடம்.
இங்கிலீஷ் ஆல்பபெட்ஸ்ல எவ்வளவு லெட்டர்மா இருக்கு மொத்தம்?
26.
சரி, இப்போ அதுல ஒரு லெட்டர் மாத்திரம் பீரியாடிக் டேபிள்ல வராது. அது எதுன்னு தெரியுமா?
தெரியலைங்க மேம்.
Okay, it is J. அதே மாதிரி இன்னொரு கேள்வி.
எஸ் மேம்.
நேச்சுரலி அக்கரிங் எலிமெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா, இயற்கையாவே கிடைக்குது இல்லையா, அதுல வந்து ரேரஸ்ட் எதுன்னு தெரியுமா பீரியாடிக் டேபிள்ல? which is the rarest naturally occurring element? Anyone can say any three. இந்த குரூப்ல யார் வேணா சொல்லலாம். Even the previous participants.
மேம் ஒரு டைம் क्वेश्चन சொல்லுங்க.
Rarest naturally occurring element எதுமா?
இயற்கை தனிமங்களாங்க மேம்.
Yes, இயற்கை தான்.
இயற்கையிலே கிடைக்கக்கூடியதுதான் நீங்க கேக்குறீங்க?
ஆமாமா ஆமாமா, எஸ் எஸ்.
சில்வர் மட்டும் கோல்டு சொல்லலாம் இல்லைங்க மேம்?
மிக அபூர்வமானது கேக்குறாங்க.
அபூர்வமானதாங்க மேம்.
ரேரஸ்ட்னா உள்ளதுலயே குறைவா எது கிடைக்குதா, உள்ள எலிமெண்ட்ஸ்லயே எது கம்மியா இருக்கு நேச்சுரலா?
கனிமங்கள்.
Ma'am, astatine.
It is astatine.
மேம் யுரேனியம்.
Astatine, madam?
Yes, yes, it is astatine, sir.
Very good, very good.
Astatine எந்த வகுப்பு சேர்ந்து, எந்த குரூப் சேர்ந்து தெரியுமாமா?
சார் புரியலங்க.
Astatine எந்த குரூப் சேர்ந்து, எந்த வகுப்பை சேர்ந்தது?
அசிட்டேட்.
அஸ்டடைன் பா அசிட்டேட் இல்ல.
சரி, நீங்க அந்த
பாருங்க.
பீரியாடிக் டேபிள் பார்த்து கண்டுபிடிக்கணுமா? ஓகே சார், உங்களுக்கு நிறைய டைம் நம்ம கொடுத்துட்டோம்.
ஓகே ஓகே, நோ ப்ராப்ளம். சேலஞ்சிங் குரூப்ல எச்சல அது.
ஆமா. So L2 with this we are completing L2 and we move on to L3. And L3 we have first contestant Ankush Rao Kagatkar. So
introduce himself.
Yeah, first you have to introduce yourself, then you can move on to the presentation. Is he there? Hello? Ankush Rao Kadgekar? Okay, right. So we move on to the next one.
I think she was there. I think her name is Nikita. Nikita, are you there?
We'll call you later.
Nikita Gadgekar. I saw you, no?
Nikita.
Okay, sir. Then we will pass on. She's
Yeah, we move on to P. Sandhya.
Yes.
Sandhya, you can introduce yourself and then you can start your presentation. Yes, you are audible, and mic, there is a little bit making noise. I think it seems to be your mic and mobile phone is very close by.
Sir, am I visible and audible?
Yes, you are.
Good evening, everyone. Let me introduce myself. I am Sandhya. I am currently pursuing first year BSc Chemistry in EMC Yadava Women's College, Madurai. I am glad for the acceptance of my poster. My poster presentation is basically done by 5 technologies like artificial intelligence in organic chemistry, high pressure in organic chemistry, liquid gating technology, macro monomer for better plastic recycling, RNA vaccine. First, I am going to explain about artificial intelligence in organic chemistry. Artificial intelligence is used to predict reaction performance in C and cross coupling using machine learning. Synthesis of molecules remains one of the most important challenges in organic chemistry.
Speak louder. Speak louder, please.
Synthesis of molecules remains one of the most important challenge in organic chemistry, and the standard of approach involved by a chemist to resolve a problem is based on experience and constitute a repetitive, time-consuming task. Thus, considering the recent phenomenal process that have been made in machine learning, once fully operational in organic chemistry, will dramatically speed up development of new drugs and will constitute the future of chemistry. It will be easier to sequence and discover new drugs. Next, moving on to high pressure inorganic chemistry. Pressure which can or act up.
Indu Priya, please mute your mic.
Indu Priya, mute your mic. I'm not able to mute from here.
Shall I?
Wait. Ma'am,
Yeah, I have
okay.
removed, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, Sandhya, you continue.
Which it can change the periodicity of elements and provide more unprecedented novel material in order to proceed substance that can remain stable or metal stable under an atmospheric pressure which has become a powerful mean. In inorganic chemistry, high pressures can act as thermodynamic parameter and through compression effect. Such effects can help in synthesis of new material or induce specific properties. Such high pressure studies or greater help for better understanding of chemical bonding and in field of researchers aimed at application. And then about liquid gating technology. In recent years, the emergence of liquid gating technologies that employ liquid as a structural material to provide dynamic gating control. Such technology attracted considerable attention globally, owing their anti-fouling, energy-saving, reversible, um, liquid gated membrane mimics natural use of liquid filter pores to control the movement of liquid, gas, and particles through filters at the lowest possible energy input. Almost any membrane and exist filtration system can be converted to an LGM by addition of chemical and energetically matched liquid that can act as reversible gate. The use of fluid enable dynamic and precise control of multi-purpose. For example, gas, water, oil separation that are common in industrial process with the liquid lining providing additional benefits of sustained anti-fouling performance. And then moving into macromonomer for better plastic recycling. In November 2020, IUPAC shared that the chemists are redesigning monomer and macromonomer to make polymers easier to break down and recycle. Several groups have developed a plastic that can be recycled again and again. And some reports has shared that by 2050, the ocean will contain more plastic by weight than fish if we don't change our ways. And then finally moving on to RNA vaccine, which is currently most used vaccine in world, which saved many lives from COVID-19. mRNA vaccine is a type of vaccine that uses a copy of molecule called messenger RNA, mRNA, to produce an immune response. The goal of a vaccine is to stimulate the adaptive immune system to create antibodies. They can also be manufactured faster, more cheaply, and in standardized fashion, which can improve responsiveness to serious.
Okay, Sandhya, you are taking more than 5 minutes for the presentation. Now the floor is open for question and answer. Any questions to Sandhya? Okay, I have one question. You have selected various field, organic and then inorganic biology. Also, you have selected. If you want to give a priority, which field you will give a priority?
To me in future,
Yes.
sir, I think I will choose organic
Why?
because it seems to be tougher for me. So I
Okay.
want to learn more about organic chemistry.
Right. Okay. So you have selected few topics, no? From where? Which source did you use?
Sir, I collected it from IUPAC. They have listed top 10 technologies which is emerging, which is highly needed.
Okay. Did you cite? Did you give that link or the website where you cited in your poster?
No, sir, I didn't give bibliography.
Bibliography, it's important. So it's a kind of a credit for that person who is written that article.
I
Okay.
directly took from IUPAC website.
It's okay. Even that in that case, you can give the link.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other questions to Sandhya?
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Sandhya, can you differentiate the term virtual intelligence from artificial intelligence?
Ma'am, actually, artificial intelligence is computer based, which is actually done by human, which is ability of computer or robot controlled by a computer to do tasks that is usually done by human intelligence.
Excellent, ma. A very neat, simple term you have explained. Good.
Yeah. Thank you, Sandhya. Thank you, Sandhya.
One more question I will ask.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So what is the superconductor? And that way it has to be in a room temperature. Why it is important? What is superconductor?
Sir, actually, I don't know about. It is actually it is done in high pressure inorganic chemistry. I think so, but I clearly don't know about that.
Okay, ma. So actually, it is.
I didn't deeply research about that.
It's okay. It's okay. So this is a time for learning.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Professor, is it okay? Can we move on to the next one?
Yeah. Okay, sir. We can move.
Right. Okay. So can we call upon third contestant, Darshini?
Yes, sir. Sir, Nikita is ready, sir.
No,
Only thing
Likita.
is-
No,
Yeah.
no. Nikita can present last.
Okay, okay.
Darshini can introduce yourself, and then you can move on to the presentation.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Dashni K, sophomore of Chemistry Department from Sisarada College for Women's. I am here to expand my thoughts and my poster. Every year, we celebrate the National Science Day on February 28 to remember the Raman effect discovered by Sir C.V. Raman. Sir C.V. Raman won the Nobel Prize in the field of physics in the year 1930. This is celebrated as the National Science Day. The first National Science Day was celebrated by our Indian government on 1987, February 28. To creating the materials from the renewable fuels for the technology of tomorrow, chemistry plays a vital role in advancing the world that we live in. Next, I'm going to share a few things about new polymers in space. New polymers in space, long-term explorations beyond our planet. The famous scientists Stephanie Wywot and Christopher Hall of NASA, when they worked in the research center, they had discussed the research on future mission success, crew health and safety, and also aid in the goal of long-term presence of human and the moons and Mars. The new polymers aerogels and copoly, carbonate urethane. Polymer science can be applied to save energy and improve the renewable energy technologies. Robotics have applications with the combinatorial chemistry, which has great impact of medical industry. The robotics has allowed for the use of mass expansion of chemical libraries. Here, finally, I'm going to share about muscle chemistry. Four different periods can be distinguished. The one, pre-lactic acid era, the two, lactic acid era, and the three, periods of phosphorylation, and last one, Miocene period. In genetics, development of biology and chemistry are undescribable. We all know nucleotides in DNA. These are namely called adenine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine. This means a pair of, this is called cytosine and thymine is this means this is called pedimins, and adenine, guanine, purines. These are the four nitrogenous bases we are all know. Sir Isaac Newton, the famous scientist, is called the father of physics, we are know, who has proposed the alchemy in chemistry. One of the alchemists in the physics. Generally, chemistry is essential for our basic needs of food and clothing, shelter, health, energy, and clean air, water, and also soil chemical technologies enrich our quality of life in numerous ways by providing new solutions to problems in health, materials, and energy. Now, I am concluding my presentation by thanking you all. Thank you for spending your valuable time, my hearing, my presentation. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you, Darshini. Now the floor is open
sir.
for question and answer. Darshini, you have mentioned about the polymer.
Sir,
You
space
mentioned.
new.
Hold on.
New comments, sir. New compounds, sir.
Hold
They're
on.
discovered in the space, sir.
Hello. Hold on. You mentioned about the polymer. It's okay. You first tell me what is the definition of a polymer.
Yes, sir.
What is the definition of polymer?
Containing many monopolymers, sir.
Containing many monopolymers?
Yes.
If you say mono, then how the poly comes?
Many chains are containing, sir.
Many chains are contained.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know the polymers, right? What is the meaning of poly and what is the meaning of mer? Poly means many, mer meaning unit. Okay, repeating
Yes, sir.
units, many repeating, it's a repeating units, right? It's called a polymer.
Okay, sir.
See, it's a polymer. It is a kind of two-edged sword. It can make your life, or it can destroy your life. Okay, then
Okay.
there are a few polymers which are biodegradable, and there are a few polymers which are non-biodegradable. Can you give me example for one each?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Any other questions to Darshini? We have 2 more minutes to go for Darshini.
Darshini, just share your screen and tell me what is that picture at the bottom? A tree with so many
Chemical structures there.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Make it
A
a
book,
bigger.
you are showing a book, a TV screen, something
Yes,
like
sir.
that computer. What it indicates, ma? An arrow like thing.
It means all things are chemistry, sir. Either science, it means all are the things, sir.
All are the things.
Yes, sir.
No, madam is asking what is the rationale behind this picture.
Why you have chosen these
Why you have
pictures
chosen?
particularly to indicate something? Is there any meaning for that
All
selection?
the subjects, sir. All the subject, the physics, chemistry, and computer. This is, sir.
All science you mean here?
Science, yes, sir.
But where is the agricultural chemistry?
It's a tree, sir.
A tree? Tree is the agriculture.
Also, sir.
It's okay. Right.
Darshini,
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
What is the theme of National Science Day 2022, ma?
Sir, integrate approach in science and technology, sir.
Excellent, ma, excellent.
And for sustainable future, sir.
What is that? Sustainable?
Future, sir.
Sustainable future.
Who launched the theme, ma?
Ma'am?
Who launched the theme of National Science Day this year?
Sir C.V. Raman.
No, who launched this theme?
மேடம் யார் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாங்கன்னு கேக்குறாங்க.
Sir, Jitendra Singh, sir.
யார்
Yes,
அவரு?
yes, excellent.
Singh, okay.
இல்ல யாரு? You should have some designation, right?
Sir?
Who is he?
Sir, Jitendra Singh.
எனக்கு அவர் யாருன்னு தெரியாது. அவரோட டெசிக்னேஷன் சொல்லுங்க.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, so you find out, Darshini. Thank you very much.
Why should we celebrate the Science Day, da?
Sir, improve our science technology. To improve our science technology, ma'am. Ma'am, because Sir C.V. Raman discovered the Raman effect, ma'am. Because so this is called Science Day, ma'am. அவங்க வந்து டிஸ்கவர் பண்ணனால அந்த டே வந்து சயின்ஸ் டே அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க மேம்.
So in order to commemorate the discovery of Raman effect, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you, Darshini. Next
Yes,
we
sir. Thank you, sir.
move on to Isaki Amman.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
First introduce yourself and then move on to the presentation.
I'm Ezekiel Alice Vaishnavi. I'm studying 3rd BSc Chemistry in Saratagar College. Now I coming to explain my poster. Technology and innovation in chemistry for transforming India. Micro-electromechanical device are fabricated using silicon-based processing depend on the chemical knowledge. Mechanical devices like accelerators, airbags, microphones, and then newly discovered effects of natural medicine with 1000 years of history. Next one is plastic eating yeast to save the planet. Plastic is eating yeast that eats the polyethylene likewise. So we can save the planet. Example, Idonilla sanchiensis is a bacterium from the genus Idolina, capable of breaking down and consuming the plastic of polyethylene. That's all, sir.
Okay, thank you, Sakema. Okay, the poster bottom la, yeah, go down, please. You said it's a polyethylene, right? But the polymer, what you given, what is that? Is it a polyethylene or something else?
Sir, okay.
You said a polyethylene polymer, right? But in the poster it says something else. What is that polymer?
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are. You are audible. What is the
Yes, sir.
polymer? What is the polymer you have mentioned in the poster? You said the plastic eating yeast to save the planet, right? The yeast can we list out the number of polymers? Can you give few examples of polymers or the plastics?
சார் மீட்டிங் கட் ஆயிட்டு இப்பதான் உள்ள வந்தேன், சொல்லுங்க சார்.
ஒன்றும் இல்லைம்மா, இப்போ நிறைய பாலிமர் இருக்குல்ல, பிளாஸ்டிக் நம்மளை சுற்றி நிறைய இருக்கு இல்லையா? இப்போ அந்த பிளாஸ்டிக்ஸுக்கு என்னென்ன டைப் ஆஃப் பிளாஸ்டிக்ஸ் நம்மளை சுற்றி இருக்கு, அதுக்கு இந்த ஈஸ்ட் போட்டால் எல்லாத்தையுமே கன்சியூம் பண்ணிடுமா இல்லை? ஹலோ ஹலோ எசக்கியம்மாள்.
தெர்மோபிளாஸ்டிக், தெர்மோசெட்டிங் பிளாஸ்டிக்.
ஓகே, அதுக்கு ஏதாவது கேன் யூ கிவ் மீ எக்ஸாம்பிள்?
சார் பிளாஸ்டிக்ஸ் டைப்ஸ் தானே சார்? தெர்மோபிளாஸ்டிக், தெர்மோசெட்டிங் பிளாஸ்டிக்.
No, I asked you the examples for it.
தெர்மோபிளாஸ்டிக் வந்து ரிவர்சிபிள். இது வந்து தெர்மோபிளாஸ்டிக்ஸ் வந்து ரிவர்சிபிள். இது
No,
வந்து
no, no, no,
இன்வால்வ்
no, no, no.
பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
Hold on. I asked you the example, not the definition.
Like polyethylene.
Polyethylene. We have polyethylene.
You have
we have
nylon, polyester. Like that you can specify. Polyester.
Polyvinyl chloride.
Yeah, polyvinyl chloride.
Like that. I have asked about the example. Okay, right. Any other questions?
I think what she has mentioned is terephthalate, I think, sir.
It's a pet in the poster, but she mentioned polyethylene.
Yes.
PET, polyethylene terephthalate.
She has 2.5 minutes for question and answer.
Yeah. Second, what is that micro electromechanical device?
It is a device, sir. It is a device that example accelerators, airbags அதெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்றது. அதுல ஏன் சிலிகான் யூஸ் பண்றாங்க அப்படின்னா ஸ்டெபிலிட்டி வந்து சிலிகான் பேஸ்ட் இதுக்கு வந்து அதிகம், அதனால.
It is the micro electromechanical இருக்கு இல்லையா? மைக்ரோ இருக்கு. There are different terms. Micro electromechanical devices. Why? சரி, ஓகே. இந்த நீ உன்னோட கோர்ஸ்ல என்ன பண்ண, நியூலி டிஸ்கவர்டு எஃபெக்ட் ஆன் நேச்சுரல் மெடிசன், அது என்னது? யூ கேன் கிவ் எனி எக்ஸாம்பிள் வித் தட் ஒன்?
ஸோ வந்து முன்னாடி 1000 இயர்ஸ்க்கு முன்னாடி உள்ள மெடிசன்ல உள்ள எஃபெக்ட் வந்து அந்த மெடிசனே நம்ம இப்ப கொண்டு வர முடியாது. அந்த மெடிசன்ல உள்ள எஃபெக்ட் வந்து நம்ம இப்ப உள்ள கெமிக்கல்ஸ் மூலமா கொண்டு வர முடியும்.
ஏதாவது ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள்?
Just a minute, sir.
Okay, Ezekiel, you cannot search the answer and say, okay.
We can.
No,
Yeah.
sir, my net problem is
It's okay. It's okay. See what professor asked. What professor is asking about. See what you said, that is applicable for herbal medicines. Herbal medicine, it's known for thousands years. but we may not know which is exactly how it is treating a particular disease. Okay, so now we are using the current technology, use that herbal medicine to identify how it is acting on that particular disease. Okay, we can rediscover what is the molecule responsible for the biological activity. Like for example, you take a neem, right? Neem can have antibacterial activity, right? See how it is behaving like antibacterial active compounds. We, we can find out that using the current technology.
Ethnomedicines.
It's called ethnomedicines. Okay. Right, Ezekiel. Okay, thank you very much. So we move on to the fifth one.
Thank you.
Miss Yasmin.
Sir.
You can introduce yourself and then start the presentation.
Yes. Good afternoon to everyone present here. I am Yasmin from Madras President College, and this is my poster on the topic of technology and innovation in chemistry for transforming India. The first thing I would like to discuss for transforming India is the green synthesis, where we should use green methods in the laboratories or in the factories for and transforming India. We require modern laboratories, which is an important part to keep in mind. Laboratories are the key place for a chemist to innovate or to build new innovations in the upcoming for transforming in India. Here, the knowledge is the power for a student or a scientist to make the country even more better. That is why and chemists should visualize or see the part of the science in a more advanced way, in the form of a scientific way rather than normal people. So this will make a change in the mind of the scientists to transform the India in a greater level. So education is also one of the most important thing, which is the most important thing for transforming India. In sense to read or to get educated, the education must be just not to score mark. We must acquire the knowledge, and we must be able to make it applicable in our daily lives. So research works. As we see, there are many forthcoming research works upcoming in nowadays. So research works must also is also been a part for transforming India. As we use the technologies nowadays in our country, even more the technology should be in a state that it should not degrade what the present our country is. We should improvise even more by reducing the pollution and other sort of the things. So I would like to say that the research works, or maybe the teamwork or a green synthesis method, or the way we get educated, or the research work we do in laboratories, all are the minor contribution for innovating more ideas in our country for transforming India. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Yasmin.
Yes,
now question and answer for Yasmin.
Yasmin, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What is green synthesis?
Green synthesis is a process where we use less hazardous chemical that should not affect the environment. There are 12 principles in green synthesis, like cost efficient, energy efficient, should not affect the environment around us.
And you said for that we need expensive, we have to spend a lot for laboratories. Is it so?
It is not
green
like
synthesis. You mentioned no.
Yes. It is
While
not
present,
we have to spend more on laboratories. The mental intelligence we should make over for transforming the intelligence.
We don't need expensive. We need not spend much for green synthesis.
Yes, we don't require for green process. We don't require expensive chemicals.
Yeah, you said like that.
Yes, some green chemical or green solvent are not that much expensive.
Can you give
Green
example?
synthesis.
Can you give example for green solvent?
Ethanol, one propanol, ethanol.
Then we have a universal solvent. What is it?
Yeah.
Water.
Water.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
That is the best example for green solvent.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Yasmin. I have one question.
Yes, sir.
How chemistry is contributing to the energy demand?
Renewable energy demand.
I didn't say it's a renewable or non-renewable.
Okay, sir.
How chemistry is contributing to the energy demand?
The natural resources, solar energy, wind energy, which are naturally occurring.
Okay.
In that way, we can contribute to energy system.
Okay. Then any other example?
Other one other thing I like to contribute is the renewable energy, mainly on renewable energy. We should, as a chemist or as a department of science, we should try to maintain or try to we should try to keep it in a level, because as we know, the goal has been is exhausting. So as a chemist, to contribute an energy, we should limit the usage in a proper way.
There is lot of things. You see, energy is a very big sector. Okay. See, you have to start from the all the energy source. Okay, wind energy, hydro energy, that's be okay, right? You have to start from solar energy, right? Because currently we are using the silicon based solar cells, which are relatively expensive. See, we need to have very high conversion or very high efficient solar cell we need. Okay, so that's the one we need to achieve in that one. And then water splitting, hydrogen generation, fuel cells, right? Those are things also to meet out that one. And then reduction of carbon dioxide into methane, right? We have a waste carbon dioxide going out, right? See,
Yes.
convert that carbon dioxide into methane and use it as a fuel, right? So this is how chemist, particularly catalyst, right? You may heard of a catalyst, and then there's a plenty of things happening. There's a plenty of things happening for the catalysis chemistry because of this, and there is a lot of inventions going in the finding the solar materials. Okay. Any questions to?
Sir,
Yes.
actually, my question is related to your explanation, sir, actually.
Okay, ma'am.
What are greenhouse gases? Are they good or bad? Greenhouse gases. You have been telling about green synthesis, green solvent.
Yes, ma'am.
What are greenhouse gases? Are they good or bad?
Okay, greenhouse gases in excess contribute to ozone layer depletion. Greenhouse gases are water, methane.
Is it only methane? Any more?
Water, H2, water, methane.
Then what is coming out due to fuel that is coming out? Yes, carbon
monoxide.
Carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor.
Yes, good. Who is that?
Pavilion.
Oh, super, Pavilion. Well done. Very well aware of environmental affecting gases. Good.
Pavilion,
I am
very good.
standard from Magarishi Vidya Mandir Senior Secondary School.
Expecting you in the next forum.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Yasmin. So we have the final contestant in this level 3, Ankush Rao Katkekar.
Nikita.
Oh, sorry, Nikita, right? She should be presented in the first place. Okay, Nikita, are you there? Nikita? Ma'am, is she in the
Just
participant list?
no, before she was there, sir. Just I will call, give a
Her
call
screen
to her.
is shared, Akila.
Yeah, screen Kavita madam is sharing, ma'am.
Okay.
Now I'll just call her and ask if she is getting inside or she has lost some network. Or I'll give me just half a minute, sir.
Okay, okay.
So this is a poster for Nikita, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. Nikita.
Is she from Maharashtra?
No, sir. I think from Karnataka.
Karnataka.
It's a Shiva. She's from Shivaji College.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, I think Nikita joined.
She is there inside, ma'am.
Okay, ask her to come online.
Nikita, it's your turn.
Okay.
Hello?
Nikita.
Yeah.
Nikita.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes.
We can hear you, ma'am.
Yeah. You are audible. You are audible. Okay. Am I audible to you as well? Hello, Nikita.
Nikita, stay cool. No worries. Just we are all your friends, okay? Just come on.
Nikita, you can start your presentation.
I think her network is unstable.
She said that she is a little bit nervous, sir. So
Don't need to be nervous.
that's what I said. She wanted to have her video on mute. I told her okay.
It's okay.
And then only she joined.
Hello. Yeah, Nikita.
Yeah, Nikita,
You are
come.
audible. Okay, no need to be nervous.
Yes,
Okay.
good evening, everyone.
Yeah, start. Okay, it's start.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Nikita Ankushrao Gadekar. I am the student of BSc first year, and my topic is technology and innovations in chemistry for transforming India.
You are from which college? You are from which college?
Shivaji College, Karnataka.
Karnataka, which place?
District Aurangabad.
Pardon?
District Aurangabad.
Aurangabad. Okay. Good. Go ahead.
Through my poster, I have shown the effects, the advantages and disadvantages of technology, and through this poster, I have tried to explain the effects of overuse of technology on our daily life. Chemistry, innovations of chemistry. Chemistry is a branch of science that deals with the properties of composition and structure of elements and its compounds. Chemistry, new innovations in chemistry is like dual batteries. Dual batteries won the chemistry Nobel Prize in 2019. A new dawn is breaking for dual ion batteries. Lithium ion batteries are used to store energy for powering laptops, smartphones, and electric vehicles. However, they have downsides. High pressure in organic chemistry. In the field of high pressure chemistry, researchers apply intense pressure to a chemical and analyze its response under ultra high pressure. The rules of chemical bonding alter and effects such as luminance could be enhanced. This field could lead to the discovery of novel properties in everyday chemicals, leading to the discovery of materials that are superconductors at room temperature. Artificial intelligence is also applied to chemistry. Has in many other fields, artificial intelligence improves the way in which chemists work. Nanosensors are also used. Nanosensors changes in its surrounding environment. Chemical nanosensors detect a wide array of substances, and today this field has progressed to the point where single molecules can be detected. Nanosensors could also be used to search for specific molecules in food to determine whether a product is safe to eat or not. Chemical technology, due to outbreak of COVID-19, there are long-term disruptions faced by companies. For example, companies from outside the industry. Chemical energy, chemical engineering uses principles of chemistry, physics, mathematics, biology, and economics to efficiently use, produce, design, transport, and transform energy and materials. The connection to chemistry comes about through materials, process, and packaging technologies used to fabricate the devices. Louis Pasteur Louis Pasteur. His full name was Anton von Leeuwenhoek, who also who was a chemist who discovered the first vaccine. He also discovered the vaccines of rabies and cholera. Here, chemistry is used in our daily life. There are also useful and harmful effects of chemistry in our everyday life. Due to high use of technology, it can affect our future generations. Here I stop my presentation.
Okay, thank you, Nikita. Oh, why you no need to be nervous. No, you have presented well. Okay, right. See, if in the online, if you face a problem, then how do you present in the offline? Huh? You have to be bold enough to express your views, right? Okay. Now the
Yes.
floor is open for question and answer. She has 2 more minutes.
Nikita,
Yes, ma'am.
have you prepared this poster by yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it your own ideas?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you drawn everything by yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, very good.
Wonderful.
Very nice.
I have created the posters by some ideas.
No, that is, you have drawn all these things by yourself, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, very good. It's very nice.
Nikita, you have drawn one chemical structure there.
Yes, sir.
What is the name of it?
Chemical structure, Cl. Benzene ring, I think.
Okay, benzene ring is there. Okay, so you try to find out what is the name of it. Since you have drawn it, and
Yes.
you need to know what is inside.
Phenyl substituted tetradehydronaphthalene sir.
It might be some. So it must have some applications. That's why. Okay, right. See, Nikita, how chemistry is contributing to the environmental science?
Chemistry. Chemistry contributes to the environment in many things, such as chemistry has helped in chemistry is used to make medicines, and in many other fields in
No,
industry.
environment.
Environment.
Medicine is different, no?
Yes.
See, I can give you one or two examples. See, chemistry can use to reduce the polymers, right? We
Yes,
can
sir.
degrade the polymers, and
Yes.
then chemistry can use to reduce the pollutant, right? Water pollutant, soil pollutant. Okay, like
Yes.
that, chemistry can contribute.
chemistry can contribute in the decaying of waste material from the trees, plants, means leaves can be decomposed.
Okay.
Nikita,
Any questions?
Nikita, you have shown there library is closed. Is it so? What alternative resources you are finding for overcoming this library closed situation?
Means in future, due to overuse of technology,
No,
students
ma,
are
you have shown that libraries are closed. Okay.
yes, in future.
For reading, for knowing, for what is going on in the current scenario, apart from library, what type of resources are you are having today?
Yeah.
Instead of library, you are going for a school library or a college library. Where comes the use of other libraries?
Other libraries.
National wise, we are having a library. Do you know that?
Here is no library available due to COVID. All libraries are closed.
That's what you are telling. No alternative is there. Is it so?
No, only online coaching.
Online coaching is there. Online resources, what you are all using. If you are teacher gives some homework, assignments, project work, for that, what type of resources you are making use of?
Old books and newspapers. Old books and newspaper
Mention
cuttings.
some digital library. What you come across?
Digital library, Google.
Is it only Google? Our
Google
Indian government has made one thing very beautiful.
Don't know, ma'am.
I'll just give you the name. You search National Digital Library of India. For starting from school children up to research work, we can make use of it. Lots and lots of sources, books, everything is there. Just go and see. Okay?
Okay,
you can
ma'am.
become a member in that.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry about libraries closed. Everything is open. Everything is in your hands, fingertips. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Be bold enough to talk. Only then you'll be able to do wonderful things in the world.
Yeah, ma'am.
We had little children talking without their name here. We have been calling you for the past 15 minutes. We have been waiting for you actually.
Okay, thank you, Nikita. With that, we are completing level 3. So all the 3 level contestants in all the 3 levels have completed their presentations. So I thank again principal and head of the Department of Chemistry, Sri Sarada College for Women, and also the organizers for inviting me to moderate this session. And also I thank other judges for supporting the sessions. And then I thank all the participants, all the contestants. They have presented very well. So you take whatever be the information given here today, you take this that as the advice and you follow it. Okay, right. So you should have some goals in the life to achieve it. Okay. So on behalf of everyone, I wish you all the best. And also I thank my fellow judges. I hand over the mic to the organizers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We'll follow you. All of you participants enlightened us with your wisdom. Your presentation was just awesome. Thank you, participants. The most important thing is not winning, but taking part. The essential thing in life is not conquering, but fighting well. Let me call upon Dr. V. Shivamurugan, sir, to felicitate the winners and the participants of e-poster presentation contest. Please, sir.
I think the judges have to just summarize, and by the time we can just
Yeah, we need some time to
yes.
We can go to next item. We can go to next item, I think Kavita madam is going to present something. Consolidation of the report.
Or shall we read the consolidation now, sir?
Yeah. You read it and then we can announce the results.
Okay, sir.
With a minute's time, you know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I'm here to present the event report of National Science Day poster presentation competition jointly organized by PG Research Department of Chemistry, Sri Sharda College for Women and ICS Tamil Nadu branch. Both the college and ICS were very keen to sensitize the students starting from school to college on different topics relating to science with the view of commemorating the National Science Day. We plan to organize a e-poster presentation contest in 3 levels, and that too in 2 stages. The level 1 was for the students of 6th to 10th standard, and the level 2 was for 11th and 12th standard, and the level 3 for the college students. The topic of all the 3 levels are as follows. The level 1, the topic given was Indian science heroes and their contributions for country's development. And the level 2 was chemistry of elements. And for the level 3, the topic given was technology and innovations in chemistry for transforming India. In stage 1, we received entries from the students through the Google Forms. There were about 51 registrations and we received about 25 posters. These posters were scrutinized, and for the level 1, 3 entries have been chosen, and for the level 2, 3 entries were selected, and for the level 3, 5 entries were selected for the final presentation. The final round was organized today amidst the intellectuals and veterans of chemistry of our college and Indian Chemical Society. Today's program began with the adoration to the Lord, followed by the welcome address by our HOD madam. This was followed by invited lecture by our madam, Dr. S. Mahalakshmi, Professor and Dean, School of Advanced Sciences, VIT Chennai. She added fervor to today's deliberation by giving a scope for the students to pursue their studies after the 11th and 12th standard. The vibrant poster presentation session began when the students, and it was effectively moderated by Dr. Shivamurugan and adjudicated by the jury panel comprising of Dr. V. Shivamurugan sir, Dr. E. Rajkumar sir, and Dr. S. Anvachalvi madam. The results of the prize winners is shortly to be announced, and the session was very vibrant, and we were evident that right from the school to the college, all the students were very keen towards their presentation, and they tried to defend their views, and they also had artistic skills which they displayed in their posters, and they were very with the spirit of learning. They had great spirits of learning. So this shows that our youngsters are very powerful, and after the following the announcement of results, the event would be followed by the highlights of the programs conducted by ICS Tamil Nadu branch will be given by our Secretary of ICS Tamil Nadu branch, Dr. E. Sukumar sir, and he will again give the concluding remarks of today's program, and the deliberation will come to an end. With this report, shall we wait for the judges to announce the results?
Now, I request Dr. E. Sukumar Sir, Secretary, Tamil Nadu Branch, Indian Chemical Society, to present the activities conducted by Indian Chemical Society and concluding remark to the session. Please, sir.
Good evening, everyone. At the outset, I would like to thank the chief guest of the program, Dr. Mahalakshmi Madam, for having consented to be the chief guest and deliver lecture. She did her job well. And I thank the principal of Sri Sarada College for Women, Salem, and for her active participation. And the HOD Madam of Chemistry, Dr. Shankari Madam, and their team, especially Dr. Akhilandeshwari and Dr. Kavita Madam. They are doing their job very well. And then I'd like to thank the students of chemistry department for their active participation in this program. As well as I'd like to thank our colleagues in the Indian Chemical Society, Tamil Nadu branch, especially Dr. Shiv Murugan, Joint Secretary, and Dr. Rajkumar, EC member. Actually, these kinds of programs bring the experts close to the students. In the concluding remark, I want to make a mention of this one very clearly. See, we can't do work in isolation. So whatever we do, we should have some relevance. Whatever we do, we should have some application in the field. So we studied chemistry. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Okay, yes, sir, you're very good. Okay. So whatever we do, see, we all studied chemistry or any other branch of science like physics or mathematics or zoology, botany. And when we come to the profession, naturally we have to apply our knowledge for the benefit of the future generation. So college teachers, teachers, school teachers and college teachers, you are doing your job well. What about the researchers? They do their work in the lab and find out something, publish papers. Okay, they discover something, get patent. The benefit goes to the people. But a section of people, particularly the students at the school and college level, they are not aware of what PV people are doing in the research level. So these kinds of activities will bring us closer to the student community. So for them, that's why we are organizing through Indian Chemical Society, which is one of the oldest societies in India, which was founded in the year 1924. So this actually is functioning on all India basis. It's an international organization having branches all over the country, and we have experts, lots of experts, Nobel laureates coming and addressing the programs. Nowadays online, and we want the benefit should go to each and every student of our state. That's why with that intention only we are having this Tamil Nadu branch. Okay, so in this process, we can share our wisdom, share our ideas, expertise, experience to the next generation. So what happened, most of the people, most of the students, they are not aware of the professional bodies. Sometimes I talk about professional body, they ask immediately, what is that? So I give the example of Indian Medical Association. So what they do, the doctors, they join either on the national level or on the state level, they conduct programs or they have some policies to be implemented by the government for the welfare of the people. Similarly, institution of engineers, they are doing their job. Like that, institution of architects. So we have bodies for every profession in the country. Okay, like that, chemists, we do have a forum. That's Indian Chemical Society. Previously, till 5 years back, these activities were confined only to the experts, the college teachers, researchers. Now the things are open to all the people. The student level, we have student members. So we are going to discuss. So with this concluding remark, I would like to go to the activities of the Indian Chemical Society, especially that of the Tamil Nadu branch. Before you learn about the society, our activities, you should know how it was started. Acharya Prafulla Chandra Ray, who is considered to be the father of Indian chemistry. So he only initiated the research in the Indian level, in the Indian condition, when British were ruling us. So he was doing research in the University College of London. At the time, he had an idea. Why should not we have an association, a body, a professional body in India on the similar lines of Chemical Society of London? So he thought, and he discussed with the few fellow Indians who were working there for the research, in the UK. So they came back to India. At the time, India was ruled by Britishers, they founded Indian Chemical Society on May 9, 1924 as a research society, which is third oldest professional body in the India, and with the Professor Acharya Prafulla Chandra Ray as the first president. It was functioning in the University College of Science College campus since inception, and the road where it is situated, the Science College, it's called in Calcutta, very popular Science College. It's actually named by the government as APC Road. That is Acharya Prafulla Chandra Road. I think nowhere in the kind of our country we can see a road, big road, just like Mount Road, Anna Sale in Chennai. A road is named after a scientist. So this is the respect the government has given to Acharya Prafulla Chandra Ray. So this ICS is having branches all over the state, all over the country, and we are conducting lots of programs on the international, national, regional, and zonal level through the year. Through the year, we have programs. So the annual convention of chemists is conducted every year. So since 2 years, for the past 2 years, we could not conduct due to the pandemic. And where we have participated, I myself have participated right from 1981. My first participation in the annual convention of chemists was in IIT Madras in 1981 when I just started my research. So at the time, I had the opportunity to see lots of scientists, chemists from all over India came into Chennai. At the time, it was Madras. So to give address the students, and we had plenary sessions and parallel sessions on inorganic chemistry, analytical chemistry, organic chemistry. So just like a mela, just like a festival. So we all enjoyed it. So now it is now going online so that it can reach beyond India also since 2 years. And next year onwards, if pandemic is not there, it is going to be organized in different places of India, different universities all over India. In order to disseminate the knowledge, the research done in India. So we are run the Journal of Indian Chemical Society runs a journal of Indian Chemical Society, which is in its 98th year. So since last year, from January 2020, it has been handed over to international publisher Elsevier. Is one of the highly respected journal in India.
The white color
impact factor also. Maybe the next slide, please. So the next slide. Yeah. The president of the Indian Chemical Society is Padma Shri Professor Ganpati Yadav, a former Vice Chancellor of Institute of Chemical Technology, deemed University, Mumbai. He is a very popular person in our country. He is the committee of a lot of government organizations, and he is the DST member. And now, after he took over in January 2020, he has brought a lot of funds to the Indian Chemical Society. And now we are digitalized all the Indian Chemical Journal of Indian Chemical Society right from 1924. You can go to Indian Chemical Society website and then see. We can go through the full papers published right from 1924. Now we are digitalized up to 1991. We are going back from 2020. We are going back now. And the Honorary Secretary, a vibrant secretary, Professor Chitranjan Sinha, former HOD of Chemistry, Jadavpur University. Jadavpur University is one of the very popular universities in West Bengal. And there, last year they published not less than 300 papers in the department. Just imagine. They have 5 scientists who are on top 2% of the world scientists. World scientist ranking by Stanford University. Professor Chitranjan Sinha and President Ganpati Yadav, both of them are coming under the category. Top 2% of scientists in the world level in chemistry. So they are in the lead in our Indian Chemical Society. Next slide, please. And coming back to the Tamil Nadu branch, the Tamil Nadu branch at the time it was Madras branch in 1970s when we were students, when we were PG students. It was started by it was having a very big team of people, very experts. Professor Shantappa, former VC of Madras University, Professor Swaminathan, and Professor Nyanpradas, and my own Professor Venkata Subramania. They all conducted different programs in city colleges. At the time it was Madras branch. We had only program through the year on happy occasions like India, Gandhi birthday, Republic Day, Independence Day, like that. So at the time itself, I had an idea why it should not be taken to state level. Why would it confine? So it took a long time for me, nearly 20-25 years, to realize the dream. So at the time, they conducted a 19th annual convention of chemists in collaboration with IIT Madras and the CLRI. And then, in 2001, we have taken over along with the like-minded people of my age group, and we renamed it as Tamil Nadu branch. and we started functioning in the new college, Chennai, with Professor Abdul Hakim. He was the president at the time, and Professor Geeta Swaminathan of Salamir's College, former vice president, vice chancellor, vice principal, and she was the vice president, and I was the secretary. We organized workshops, hands-on workshop on water analysis, and invited lecture by scientists from DuPont and Professor Talapatra, former president of Indian Chemical Society in the Laila College and New College. So now that as the time progressed, the branch underwent a lot of changes. And last year, during the pandemic, we could not conduct any program in person, offline. So we conducted a lot of online programs. Even in the early part of 21st century, we conducted a one-day symposium on chemistry biology interface. Like that, now we have done a lot of activities which will be publicized soon. Next slide, please. For want of time, I am briefing my presentation. Next slide. So this is the active team headed by Dr. Seshadri, PhD from Delhi University, and Vice President Dr. Venkatesh is the HOD of Chemistry, Pachabas College, and myself, Dr. Sukumar, former Dean of Research in Savita University. Now I am a emeritus scientist in Laila College, Chennai, and Dr. Sivumurugan, who is the panel of judges and assistant professor in Pachabas College, and Dr. Khalil Rahman, he is associate professor in New College, Chennai, and Dr. Balakrishna, emeritus scientist from Laila College and former scientist in Central Institute of Siddha Medicine, Dr. Mary George, associate professor in Salamir's College, and Dr. Karthikeyan, assistant professor from Dr. Ambedkar Government Arts College, Chennai, Dr. Rajkumar, one of the judges of the today's program, assistant professor in Madras Christian College, Dr. I.M. Pillai, assistant professor of chemistry in Pachabas College, and Dr. Kalimuthu, assistant professor from Gandhigram Rural University, and Dr. Akilandeshwari Madam, who is the backbone of today's program, assistant professor in Sri Sarda College, and Dr. Hariharan, assistant professor in Head of Department of Chemistry in Sri Kanswami Naidu College for Men in Chennai. Of course, now few more people are on the line. Professor Dr. Lata Nachiputhu from Namakkal and Dr. Thiruvalur from Tanjavur. They'll be joining from next meeting onwards. So what are the future plans? We have lots of plans for the benefit of students, school students, UG and PG research scholars, and faculty members. Because we are interested to educate the faculty members first. Because faculty members are already loaded with a lot of work. So they may not be in a position to go and search for things. So organizations like Indian Chemical Society, we can come to your rescue, giving some additional help to you. We are not going to transform you or change you. You can do your own job, but change slightly better, so that our students can be taken to a different level. So they can become professionals even at the UG level. This is our interest. So we are going to organize a symposium on hands-on training workshops and specialized techniques, and periodically invited lecture by eminent scientists, and a tour to industries and national labs. This is one of the novel ideas we have. See, you should not be confining yourself to one place alone. Now you can see the newspapers from schools in Kanyakumari district. They are going to NASA, and schools in Orissa, in the village, they are going to Harvard University. So now the world has become a village after the advent of digital platform, digitalization of things and the internet and everything. Now we should not keep quiet. We have to take help from others and expand our horizon, our knowledge. And we will be also having plans to assist students in the internship program, because we are in touch with lots of companies. Industry, they are asking. See, there's a large gap between the industry and the institution. See, on one side we have industries where they want people, they want talented people, experienced people, students to work with them. Whereas in the education institution, we are producing lots of graduates, undergraduates, PG, PhDs. They are without job. So we are going to bridge the gap, just connecting these two. This is our idea. So we are not going to change the industry. We are not in the position to change the academia. We are going to bridge the gap where it is occurring. Okay. And we are also planning to have the faculties program, training programs of faculties on emerging areas of research in chemical sciences. Because a teacher teaching in a college, somewhere in the remote area, may not have exposure to what's happening in Dow. Because of course everything is available on the internet, but they may not find time to go through all these things, internet, sit in the before the computer and do all these things. So we'll be organizing
Anisha, please mute your mic.
Hello, can you switch off the mic? Somebody is interfering. Okay, Like that, we are planning to organize different programs, not only in Chennai. We are planning to organize offline programs in different parts of the state, like Trichy, Tanjavur, Namakkal, Salem, like that, particularly at district headquarters, so that the nearby places people can come and join. Okay. In addition to that, Dr. has coined an idea. We should have experts pool. So we are all talented. See, for example, Sarada College for Women, all the faculty members are highly talented. Each one is a specialist in their own field. Okay, so they can come forward to share their ideas for the common interest, so that we can assist the industries, academic institutions, and student communities to develop their field. Okay, and we want to have start student chapters. Now more students are joining. We have student membership. This is very unique thing in our society, where we can just paying 500 rupees. A student can become a member. Please, I am addressing mainly to the student. Please just ask your teachers. We are ready to help you. Just go to the website of Indian Chemical Society. You fill up the form and pay the money. Okay, you become member till you complete your baccalaureate or master's degree or your PhD. You can be member. Okay, student member. Then once you complete your degree or go for job, then you can become a life member. So this way you can be in touch with the society, because professionalism is very important in every job. Okay, so we are planning to strengthen the branch by enrolling more fellows, members, and students. May the next slide, please. Next slide, please. Yes, madam. Yeah. So through this presentation, I wish to request the participants of the webinar, please be part of the society by becoming a fellow or life member or a student member, and encourage others also. As I told you, please go to the website, Indian Chemical Society website, and just fill up the form. You can become a member. You'll get the certificate also, or if you can become member of. You can also patronize the journal Indian Chemical Society, and you can publish your papers. And we have also another two or three journals, emerging areas of chemistry and technology. There also you can publish your MPhil program, MPhil dissertation or MSc dissertation. Okay, and you are ready to organize some programs in your own institution. Okay, supposing if you are Namakkal, we are ready to come and organize in collaboration with you. We'll bring experts. Okay, like that we have lots of ideas. Please be in touch with us. For branch contact, you can contact Dr. Shivamurugan. His details are given here. Please note down. And if you have any doubt, you can ask one of us, and we'll be at your disposal to help you. So next slide, please. So with these few words, I would like to thank you all for your patient listening. Next slide, please. And I expect a lot of support from you to strengthen the branch and have more activities. And I take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you, the participants in particular, the student community, the management of Sri Sarada College for Women, and Indian Chemical Society Tamil Nadu branch, and with all your cooperation only we are conducting such programs. Thank you very much, and stay safe. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Over to the organizers, please.
Thank you, sir. Let me call upon Dr. V. Shivamurugan, sir, to felicitate the winners and the participants of the e-poster presentation contest. Kindly announce the results, sir. We are energetically waiting for the results, sir.
Okay, thank you, Premi. Not only you, we are also very eager for waiting. Okay, right.
Yes, sir.
So for the level 1, first prize goes to Alvina Laudres, and the second prize goes to Srikanth K, and third prize goes to Tudiksha DV. This is for the level 1. And for level 2, welcome.
Can you repeat, please?
First prize, Alvina Laudres, and then second prize, Srikanth, third prize, Tudiksha DV.
Okay, thank you.
And for the level 2, we have first prize goes to Nitya and Kartika, and second prize goes to Kirtana and Bhuvaneshwari, and third prize goes to Prasanna. And for level 3, first prize goes to Nikita, and then second prize goes to Yasmin, and the third prize shared by Sandhya and Darshini. So I congratulate all the winners of level 1, 2, 3, and also I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to all the winners. Now I invite Dr. R. Kavita ma'am, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Sri Sharada College for Women, and life member of Indian Chemical Society to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
So good evening to one and all virtually present here. I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks for today's poster presentation session, jointly organized by PG and Research Department of Chemistry, Sri Sharada College for Women, and ICS Tamil Nadu branch to celebrate the National Science Day. First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to revered Director Zamba and Secretary Amba for their blessings and for granting permission to conduct this event. And I would like to express our profound gratitude to our beloved Principal Madam for her continuous support and motivation in all our activities. At the outset, I am extremely thankful to our Chief Guest and the Resource Person Madam Dr. S. Mahalakshmi, Professor and Dean, School of Advanced Sciences, VIT Chennai, for accepting our invitations in spite of her busy schedule. And I am very much thankful to her for giving consent to give the lecture to the students in a holiday. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for your very interesting and thought-provoking address. I would also like to thank Controller of Examination, Dr. E. Roja ma'am, and Dr. S. Geeta ma'am for their continuous support and guidance. And I express my gratitude to our respected head of the department, Dr. S. Sankari madam, for her moral support and guidance in all our activities. Thank you, ma'am. And I must thank the organizing secretaries from Indian Chemical Society, Dr. E. Suguma sir, Secretary ICS TN branch, and Dr. Sivamurugan sir, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Pachepas College, and Joint Secretary ICS TN branch, and Dr. Rajkumar, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Madras Christian College, for their continuous support and guidance in every step of this event. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank our jury panel members, Sivamurugan sir and Rajkumar sir and Dr. Anbichelvi ma'am for their participation and who have selected the winners of this event. Thank you, judges. And our heartfelt thanks to Dr. L. Agilandeshwari madam, Executive Member of ICS TN branch, for executing this event in a grand success. Thank you, ma'am. I am happy to express my thanks to all our staff members who have made this event a grand success. Yes, I must thank the student volunteers, K. Aruna Devi and Premi of 2nd BSc Chemistry and student member of ICS for the support and timely help to organize this event. Thank you, students. And I congratulate all the winners as well as the participants for their active participation. I would also like to thank each and every one of you for being here and making this day a wonderful and memorable one. Thank you once again. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, college song by Miss A. Olimati.
शांति निलयमां शारदा देवी जय जगदीश्वरी ॐ जगदीश्वरी जय 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 जगदीश्वरी ॐ जय शांति निलयमां शारदा देवी जय जगदीश्वरी ॐ जगदीश्वरी जय 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 जगदीश्वरी ॐ जय शांति निलयमां शारदा देवी जय जगदीश्वरी ॐ जगदीश्वरी जय 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 जगदीश्वरी ॐ जय शांति निलयमां शारदा देवी जय जगदीश्वरी ॐ जगदीश्वरी जय 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 जगदीश्वरी ॐ जय शांति निलयमां Sharada Devi.
Thank you, Olimati. I would like to thank all the dignitaries for your valuable presence. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
all.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. We'll meet
That's
again.
all.
Thank you,
Okay, bye.
thank you, madam.
You have done,
Thank
all
you,
of you
sir.
have done very good job.
Yeah.
Okay. I know very well how difficult it is. You have done it very, very nicely. Okay, we'll be in touch. Okay, thank you.
The
Goodbye.
program went
All the
on
best.
very
Bye,
well.
Thank you
madam.
all,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rajkumar, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. Thanks, so much, sir. Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, one and all.